With a great history in drag racing and now into the marine market, Lucas is proud to offer an ethanol treatment for a wide range of boat motors on the market today. Lucas Safeguard Ethanol Fuel Conditioner with Stabilizers was developed to specifically address issues associated with using ethanol-based fuels. Increase your mileage and performance with Lucas Oil High Performance products. Available at Cabela's.
Launching a Ranger aluminum boat that's cut full of holes may sound a little crazy, but with so much closed-cell foam inside, it's easy to see the added safety and stability. It's a huge confidence booster, especially with so much quality inside, along with Evinrude E-Tech's unrivaled performance and 300 hours with no dealer scheduled maintenance. Ranger aluminum is built to excel and priced to be yours.
Power your Ranger with Evinrude E-Tech.
Good afternoon, folks. I want to thank you for coming out to our weigh-in. We are live at Lake Roosevelt for the Ranger Boats Rivalry on Roosevelt. Thank you for coming out to our weigh-in this afternoon. Those of you at home, please stay tuned. We'll be right back in just a minute here with a great weigh-in for you and crown a champion at our event. So stay tuned.
First by land and now by sea. For years, Lucas Oil has been a staple in high-performance vehicles on both the road and track. Now, from the makers of Lucas Oil comes Lucas Marine Products, specifically engineered for marine applications. Protect and lubricate your marine inboard, outboard, or high-performance boat with Lucas Marine Engine Oil or Lucas Synthetic-Based Oil. Lucas Oil Marine Products available at Cabela's.
Total performance. Nowhere could it be more defined than in the Ranger Z Series. With unparalleled advancements, these rigs are driven to dominate. Coupled with Evinrude E-Tech's unrivaled performance and up to 500 hours with no dealer scheduled maintenance, they're the ultimate fishing machines. The legendary leadership of the Ranger Z500 series. It's the kind of feeling nothing else can touch. Power your Ranger with Evinrude E-Tech.
Welcome back for our weigh-in, folks. It's getting about 3:15. Our anglers have checked in at 3 o'clock. We are Wild West Bass. This is our third event here in Arizona, Pro-Am event. Again, the title event, the Ranger Boats Rivalry on Roosevelt. Tough to say. Great crowd, great anglers yesterday fishing. Awesome catch on the pro side. Mr. Justin Kerr at 28.68 leading our event. Awesome day for him. Also had big fish at 9.73 right now. That is the Yamamoto toad of the day. On the co-angler side, Nathan Bilodeau, 10.55 leading there. Robert Hamner had a 4-pound big fish. A lot of anglers, most anglers weighed yesterday. Awesome deal. We'd love to have you come fish with us. If you'd like some information, be sure and talk to us before you leave. We could not be here without our national sponsors. We could not be here without our anglers. We're excited to have them both here, and our host did a great job here at the Mattisel Hotel Casino. Thank y'all for supporting us. We really appreciate it. Need to come visit that if you've never been there before, folks. Our national sponsors, we're proud of them to support us out here in our first year. Those would be Lucas Oil, Protect the Harvest, General Tire, Ranger Boats. You'll see most of these anglers in Ranger Boats. Evinrude Outboards, Lowrance Electronics, E3 Spark Plugs, Super Clean, Dobbins Rods, Industrial Decals, Add-A-Wrap, P-Line, Gary Yamamoto Custom Baits, Gator Guards, Power Pole, Rico Lures, Westy Worm, Robo, Westy Fish Clipper, and Hydra Force. Again, we could not be here without those valuable sponsors here. We do pay back well over 100% more than we take in. We couldn't do it without them also. First place on the pro side is going to pay over $11,500 plus contingencies. An angler could win an additional $10,000 if he's running an Evinrude product on his boat that qualifies. So could have a possible $21,000 plus payday for 2 days of fishing. On the co-angler side, $5,000 first place, almost $79,000 in total prize here this weekend, and contingencies on top of that. So we fished on Saturday, full day today on Sunday, had a meeting on Friday night. Anglers had great weather. We couldn't ask for anything better. Top 50 qualify for our championship will be on Lake Mead in September, October timeframe. There, these anglers will fish for 2 fully rigged Ranger boats. and a lot of money. So we're excited about that first year. Again, I want to thank our anglers for supporting us this year. Awesome. And I believe we were ready to weigh some fish. You ready? We're ready when you guys are. If you'll bear with us at home, we'll go and try to keep you abreast who's leading the event. Tough to do. We'll crown a co-angler champion today. We'll cut down our top 10 anglers here at the end of the day on the pro side. Get down to the last two and see if we've got somebody that will challenge that great stringer that we had yesterday from Mr. Kerr. Awesome place to weigh in here. Beautiful lake. We caught it at the right time. A lot of fish spawning, moving up on bed. Great wind. Mr. Victor Cunningham coming up, sir. 4 bass a day. Had a good day. We thank you for fishing with us, sir.
Hello, Arizona! Woo! Yeah!
Let's give all these anglers a round of applause, too. Fishing hard 2 days. It's tough sport, not as easy going after money. Are you happy with $7.97 today, sir?
Certainly. But my co-angler, I had a nickname named Kirby today, because Kirby the vacuum, because he sucked up everything behind me and he came with a pretty good bag.
Very good angler, right?
Very good.
Thank you, sir, for showing him a good time here. If you'll grab your fish, got a receipt for you.
And I'll remember my fish today.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Tom Caravitas up next, fishing the co-angler side. 5 bass a day, Tom. Good job today, sir. What weight did you have yesterday?
828.
Right in the hunt, sir. Watch this bag here. It's going to put you in the lead, I can tell you right now. We're going to have a new leader on the co-angler side. Great job, my friend. Going to go 12.92, 12.92. How'd you catch all these fish?
Most of them came on Cincos up in real shallow water. Caught a few on swim jigs.
Great day.
Great day. Great pro. Kept us on fish for most of the day. Kept us entertained. We had a good time out there. Appreciate it.
We got anything over 4 pounds we need to weigh?
I think we got one in there.
Let's weigh a big fish, sir. Pick that out for me, huh? Show it to our folks at home right here. Get a good picture. Awesome job. You can hold that bag right there. Keep it sliding down. Thank you, sir. Let's see what we got. We're going to bypass that 4 pound mark, it looks like, right off the bat. New big fish, new Yamamoto total of the day on the co-angler side. 5.39, sir. 5.39. Congratulations to you. Bet we'll come talk to you a little bit later, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Awesome day. Good start. New leader without a doubt. Big fish will pay $500 for the Yamamoto total of the day. Mr. Sonny Hawk coming up. Sonny got a limit. Tough day. Sonny's usually catching them better than this here. I know you wanted more, sir. Going to go 8.25. Tell me about your day.
It's a good day, good tournament, had a lot of fun, just didn't get all the bites that I really wanted. A couple big bed fish I couldn't catch, but that's how it goes, and it's been a real pleasure being here, and love Wild West for coming out. Hopefully make it to Meade, and that'd be awesome.
Thank you, Sonny. Great job, sir. Appreciate it. Here. Great job. Next up, Mr. Mike Johnson. You doing all right today, Mike?
Doing fine. How you doing?
Good, sir. Tough day for you.
Tough day all.
3 fish. What happened?
I just didn't catch them this weekend.
Happens sometimes.
It happened. Yeah, I got humbled this weekend.
5.33, sir. 5.33. Thank you for being with us, sir. We appreciate it as always. Outstanding support from our anglers this year. A lot from all over the Southeast. 2 divisions, California and Arizona this year. Again, over 100% payout. Initial year. Let's get better from here. Sean Tregrud coming up. 5. How you like that, Sean?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, sir. Good weight here. Sean, what'd you weigh yesterday, sir?
999.
Awesome day. That had you in about, looks like about 22nd place. Going to move up 8.45 today. What would you do different if you had to start over tomorrow?
You know what? I went right to my spot that I saw 2 big females on yesterday, and it was muddy and dirty, and I couldn't see them. So I fished them for about 40 minutes, and then I gave up on them, and I started fishing a jerkbait, and I caught a couple in the cove, and then we got out of there.
Thank you for fishing with us here. We appreciate it, sir. If you grab your fish. Had a great job. Released most of the fish that were caught yesterday to be caught again. Next up, Mason Sagade. Mason has got 5 or just 4 in there, Mason.
4.
You lose that 5th fish?
I didn't have it on today.
Better day than yesterday, huh?
Oh yeah.
808 today, 808. What'd you do different?
Well, I got to fish with Justin Kerr, who's leading right now, and that was really cool. Learned a lot. He's a great guy.
Great. You had a good time. Thank you for being here, my friend. I'm sure you got your money's worth today. Next up, Mr. Brian Fraley. One fish today, Brian. First event with us.
Yes, sir.
We appreciate you being here.
Thank
Go
you.
ahead and set that. Let's get a weight there real quick. We can leave it in the bag. You can put it in the bag, whatever you want. Let's get it both in there. We'll be all right.
My first
Event, man, it's all right, though. But don't let that stuff intimidate you. 371, you needed 5 of those.
Yes, I did. Well, I only got 1. So
Appreciate you being here. You had a good time.
Yes, sir. And learned a lot, and look forward to being here next year.
Tell everybody at home watching out there to come fish with us.
Come fish with us. Wild West is a great event and great sponsors, and you'll have a good time.
Thank you, sir. Here's your fish, brother. You're good. Watch your head there. Jackson Willower coming up. 5 bass today. Looks like a good bag of fish in there. Is that a smallmouth in there? They're all large.
No, they're all largemouth.
Those 5 gonna weigh 1051, sir. 1051. There's a fan club. Good crowd out there.
Thank you.
How was your day?
You know, it was all right. We had a little trouble with the trolling motor. Had to come in and fix that. But luckily, we had some tools from Ace Hardware. So we just went out and kind of junk fished and were able to put together a limit. We had a great day.
Thank you for fishing with us as always, sir. Appreciate you. Here's your fish, my friend. Good crowd out here. Thank you for coming to our weigh-in this afternoon. These anglers do appreciate it, I assure you. Michael Halsey. 5 fish today, Mike?
No, just 3.
Oh, 3. Those 3 gonna weigh 671, sir. 671. You have a good time?
Fantastic time. Great fishing partner.
That's what it's all about, right?
Oh yeah, it's a great time. Thanks everybody for coming out. It's my first time here. It's fantastic. Love fishing with you guys.
A lot of first-time guys. We appreciate you being here. Thank you very much, sir. Don't have to own a boat to co-anglers fish without a boat and draw a different partner for 2 days. Mr. Paul Hodges coming up here, sir. Paul, what was your weight yesterday?
1109.
You had a decent day. You got 911 today, man. That's emergency. 911. What was different today?
You know, it's just slower today. I stayed with the same pattern that I did yesterday, which was flipping up in the river, and just didn't get the better bites. But I do want to say, the people here at Roosevelt Lake, Tonto Basin, Pumpkin Center, you guys are awesome. They keep their stores open later for us. They're open earlier. They're a great host.
Not blessed everywhere we go to in the world, right?
Yeah.
That way.
Yes, that's it. These crowds, you can't beat them.
And they come to the way and support you. Great job, sir. We appreciate you being here. The weather helps too. It's awesome, man. Everybody loves it when it's nice. Tony Semino, 5 bass today. Got 1 good one in there.
Yes, sir.
Happy with that limit, sir?
Absolutely.
Get a good smile out here while we wait you fish. This young lady with the camera. We're gonna go 968 today. 968. What'd you do yesterday?
Yesterday I threw drop shot and also with blue collar baits, and I threw some Kitex and swim baits and all that. But today my boater was awesome. My last cast I caught that fish you guys just saw. It was my boater was put me in both days, put me in position to catch great fish. Paul Hodges and Sean Torgood, they're great guys. So thank you very much for Wild West coming out, and also all my sponsors. It was a great event.
And Tony was in second coming in, so man, we'll keep it a surprise, see where you stand right now. How about that?
All right, thank
Let's
you.
give him another round of applause. Great 2 days of fishing. Minded up with the $5,000 payday, sir, with that. Great job. Next up, Mr. Doug Copeland. That's how it is. Got 5 fish today. Good job today, sir.
Thank you.
Good weight, 1175. 1175. What was the secret?
Chasing shad, throwing jerk baits, just wrecked them for hours. But they're all cull up ounces at a time here and there. No big ones. Well, my co got a good one. He had a really good day. He showed me how to catch jerk bait fish out of my own boat. But we had fun. Great outfit, great turnout. I'd like to thank my sponsors if I could.
Yes.
Solo Ford. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be able to be here. They support us for a lot of years and they keep us going. Probably ought to thank my wife
That's
for
good.
putting up
Good
with
one.
all my fishing stuff. And that's it. Thanks, everybody.
Great job, sir. Thank you again. An awesome 2 days. Spencer Herrera coming up next. Got the fan club out there, Spencer? Sound like some sponsors out there, man, providing that money for you. See, a lot of times these boaters learn from the co-anglers, so it doesn't matter on that deal. You learn every time you go fishing. Look at this bag here, sir. How about 1504? 1504. By far the biggest bag on the coast side, man. What did you have yesterday?
I had 4 pounds yesterday.
Ooh, that hurt.
Yeah, I had to put back a 4-pounder. I foul hooked her. So that
Because
hurt.
we police ourselves out there, right?
Yep. Yep. That hurt though.
Let's get a picture too, you biggest fish. How about that? You got a big fish you want to weigh?
Yep.
Oh, awesome job, man. Hold your bag there for you. Walk right up there to the front. Show that right there in the front. You set that in there, my friend. Not going to be quite big enough. 497. 497 though. Great job, sir. Looks like you're going to go home with a little money today. What are you going to do with that money?
Probably buy more fishing stuff.
That's what I'm talking about. Good job, buddy.
Thank you.
Hold your bag for me. Good job, young man. Gonna be definitely money, looks like, for sure. Cameron Carver coming up. Cameron only had 3 fish today, and that ain't like you. You must have ate lunch today in the boat.
You know what? I didn't eat lunch today. I was praying that the thing ran, and it ran all day, and I'm happy to be in.
Glad you made it back, man. It's 597. What went wrong, sir?
Everything.
Got it out of the way, though, right?
I sure hope so. Happy to get on to meet, that's for sure.
Thank you for fishing with us, sir, as always. Brother Cameron, been out here fishing tournaments for a long time. Great angler. Kyle Keegan coming up next. Kyle with 3 fish in the bag already. Thank you, sir. Kyle gonna weigh 714, sir. 714. You had a good time?
Oh yeah. I didn't catch him yesterday, but today was a little better.
Had a good time for 2 days?
Oh yeah. It's my first event, so I plan to be back next year and fish them all.
A lot of new anglers, so thank you. Glad to have you, sir. Appreciate your support. Mr. Tom Winterman coming up next. Looks like Tom's got the normal 5 bass limit he always weighs. Good angler here. Tom gonna go 8.80, 880. Lose any big fish today?
No big fish. I lost a couple today, but no. In fact, I caught my 5th fish probably about 20 minutes before coming in. So had a good time though. I want to thank Wild West Bass. I want to thank my sponsors, Nitro Boats, Bass Pro Shop, Mercury Marine, and my new one, Oro Brewing Company. Opened downtown Mesa early this summer, so check them out, guys.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate your support as always, Tom. Appreciate it, sir. There you go. Thank you, Philip. Philip Julio, excuse me, Philip. 1 bass today. Why just 1 today, man? You let him beat you today.
I just couldn't keep them on today.
That happens sometimes.
He put me on them. I caught a bunch, but they wouldn't stay on.
217 today, sir. 217. Yes, sir. Thank you for being here. Again, last flight checking in today at 3:30. Remember the Grand Canyon University with donations for food. Please get in there and enjoy some hot dogs and drinks and chips. Help them raise money to buy some new jerseys, I understand. Come on up, sir. Eric Sawyer coming up next. 5 fish. Had 998 yesterday, correct?
That's right.
And we're going to add to that. Man, you're consistent. 951 today.
I'm right down the middle of the road. Yeah, I'm consistent.
No big bites for you the last 2 days?
No, nothing big. Nothing big. Knocked one off on a tree, but that was bigger. But that's the way it goes.
Thank you for supporting us, sir. We really appreciate it. Great job. We'll see you at Lake Mead. Teddy Seifert coming up next. Teddy had 573 yesterday.
He's barely legal.
1 fish. That fish did measure. 13 inches had to be, man. I know you're squeaky sometimes. You'll make up for it at Mead.
Yep.
You need 5 of those at Mead. You'll be okay.
Okay, thank you.
161 today, sir. Thank you. I appreciate it. Good to have some good fan club out here. Brett Nagelhout coming up. Tough day yesterday with 343. Didn't quite figure him out or had a lot of company. Which one was it?
We spent a lot of time working on my pros bag today because he was in 5th place yesterday.
That shows the right thing to do. That's 273. He'd have done it for you. 273. You had a good time?
A great time.
Thank you for being here, sir. We appreciate you. Again, I want to thank all our national sponsors again. Lucas Oil, Ranger Boats, Evernote Outboards, and many more, man. We could not be here without them. The payback that we do that keep these anglers on the road to come fish with us. Working on schedule for next year. I know staff here at Wild West Bass looking for always advice. Mr. Todd Herman coming up, had 13.25 yesterday. A little less today. You lose any big fish? 11.62 today, 11.62.
Yeah, I let a 3-pounder get away. I think that one is probably going to cost me a check, but hopefully not. But other than that, that's the only mistake we made. Finished the clean tournament. Had fun both days. Again, thank you for coming here to Roosevelt. We appreciate it. And the main thing is the first 2 tournaments, first 2 Pro-Ams, were really brutal on me. I was way down there, so I got some points on this one, and so I think my main goal was to make the championship. So
you got to arrange your boat for you there, man, so the payout goes up. So if you want to win one, that may be the one to win.
I'm game on that one.
Thank you, sir. Another round of applause. We appreciate it. Kevin Smith coming up. Had 311 yesterday. Tough week for you, sir. Weekend going to go 472, 472. What happened?
We fished all day.
Did your best.
We did our best, and they didn't bite my lure as often as they should have, but that's okay.
You'll fix that next time.
Next time.
Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you being here.
Thank you very much.
If you like information before you leave today, come see any of the staff members here at Wild West Bass. Tell you all we can about our organization. Danny Upton coming up, had 12.21 yesterday, sir. Has got 5 fish today. Just needed some big bites. Didn't happen for you. Going to go 10.44. 10.44. Tell me about your day.
Well, we just caught them on top water today, so not a lot of fish. Probably caught 8 fish today. So my co-angler caught a couple nice ones too. So it was a good, fun day. Great event. I'll be back.
Thank you for fishing with us, sir. We appreciate it. Mr. Ron Bowman headed up next. Tough day yesterday. Had 1 fish. We're going to fix that today, though. We doubled output, right?
Doubled it today.
2 fish today, sir. We can weigh 5. You're getting there. You're getting close.
I can?
367. You had a good weekend, sounds like.
I had a great weekend. I want to thank Danny. He was an awesome fisherman. Put us on fish all day long. I just didn't get the bites I needed.
Thank you for supporting us, sir. We appreciate it. Look forward to seeing you back. Forrest Webb coming up. Forrest weighed 989 yesterday. Needs an 18-pound bag to get up in the hunt.
Not gonna happen.
You got 5 though, just no big bites. That happens sometimes. Fish that you have going to weigh 802. 802. That's a good looking t-shirt you got on.
Thank you.
We sell those, by the way. We got some available. Imagine that.
Yeah, I found one.
Thank you for the support, my friend over there. We appreciate you fishing with us. Got a little bit of clothing left if those of you out here are interested. See us when the weigh-in's over. Mr. Ronnie Sexton coming up. Ronnie had a tough day yesterday. Improved today, though. We got 5 today. You're going to weigh 819, sir. 819. What'd you do different?
Got the fish.
Got the fish today?
Yeah.
Secret bait today, or just your skill came out?
No, my skill come out.
That's what I'm talking about. We appreciate you fishing with us, sir. If you'll grab your fish for, got a receipt for you.
Thank you, sir.
Next up, Mr. Marty Lawrence. Marty had 5.14 yesterday. We're going to beat that today. We got just 2?
Just 2 today. Terrible.
What is wrong, Marty? I tell you, you sick this weekend?
I don't know what's wrong. Get my butt kicked in my home lake. That don't happen too often.
Did you learn anything though, man? You fish here all the time, your home lake, but what would you do different? You glad it's over?
I'm glad it's over.
You gonna go home and rest, or you going fishing tomorrow?
I'm gonna get on to the next one.
I love it. Appreciate you fishing with us, sir. Next up, Mr. Blake Dyer had 7.50 yesterday. Smile, Blake. It's not that bad. I know you got 1 fish today. You're gonna have a few zeros for other folks. 167 today, 167. You have a good time, no sir?
Oh yeah, I fished with Marty before in an FLW. Fishing with him was great. It was just, I lost 2 at the boat and the rest didn't want to bite my bait.
You'll get it fixed by the championship, right?
I hope so.
Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Next up, Mr. John Griffith. 974 yesterday. You got it wrong. 16. Had a couple pairings that we had to redo this morning. Get them in the queue a little bit. It's a good bag of fish you got there, Kenny. Kenny Wiseman. Kenny had 139 yesterday. You wait, moving up, sir. Got the limit today. What'd you do different?
Yeah, I was forced into just hitting points and stuff on the way back. About 6 minutes in, I lost my lower unit. I think it seized up, and so I was on the trolling motor all day and just scratched out a limit to help ease the pain a little bit.
835, sir, 835. Got the bad luck out of the way, hopefully, before Meade. Next up, Mr. Jason Borofka coming up. Had 1068 yesterday, has got 5 again. No giants. The Lucas Oil didn't help you today, but your boat ran good, I'm sure.
Oh, boat ran awesome. Gosh, I had such a good time out here, Randy. You know, I just not looking forward to the 15-hour drive back home to Northern California, but you know, I really want to thank all the Wild West, I mean, everybody here that put this on. You know, I really wanted to support this, and I'm fishing all of them, and I can't wait for the Delta event, which you guys, it's going to be an awesome bite this year, so you guys come up from Arizona, come fish with us. I can't wait to get to my home water. Gosh, I got to thank Lucas Oil and all the rest of my sponsors, and I'll say hi to my wife. I'll be home soon, and all she's talking about is going to Delta, and all she wants to do is bed fish, and she's ready to go kick some butt as a co-angler over there.
She fishes, and it's nice to have your wife when she can fish as good as you, right?
Yeah, she outfishes me quite a bit, and she likes to rub it in too.
Thanks for busting your butt for us. We appreciate the sport fishing at all events. Just had a few of those guys. That's a long way to Northern California, and we appreciate it. Next up, Ty. Speaking of supporting us this year, Ty had 1092 yesterday. Lost a big fish, I bet, today. 830 today. What happened?
Nope, I just lost one. I fished pretty well all week, but I only had 1 day of practice, had some boat problems, but you know what? I just went fishing today, caught a lot of fish, and that's what I came in with. You know, when you leave it all out there, there's nothing to regret. I'll see you guys at the next one.
Thank you for supporting us, buddy. We appreciate it. Ty, great job, sir. Great angler. Mike Bedock coming up. Mike had 748 yesterday. Mr. Bedock. Had a slow day today. Going to weigh 558, sir. 558. What would you do different if you went tomorrow?
You know, I couldn't ask for better pros. Both days were awesome. We got on good fish. The only difference, maybe try to eliminate the things that weren't working faster, and that's what we did today. And finally got on a couple, but then the afternoon shut down. So, you know, I probably pray a little more.
That helps always. Thank you, Mike. We appreciate your support. There you go. Yes, go ahead, Greg. Thank you, Mike. Next up, Mr. Ryan Chambers. Ryan had 1006 yesterday. What we're going to add to that, we got 4, one shy of the limit. I know you got that fish to bite today. What happened? Did you lose that big fish?
It wasn't big enough, either of them.
Neither one of them? 782, sir. 782. You had a good weekend?
Yes, it was a wonderful time. Fishing was good.
Weather was good.
Nice.
That's
Yes.
always nice.
Yep, that's it.
Thank you very much for supporting us. We appreciate you, sir. How you doing, Simon? Come on up, sir. Pronounce that for me, Simon.
Again?
Yeah, that's bad, ain't it? I know. Simon Apodaca. Simon had 212 yesterday. Going to beat that today with 361, sir. I'll work on your name during next few months off. I apologize, sir. You had a good weekend. I know. You're always smiling.
Yeah, it was great. It was a real good one. I want to thank my wife and A&M Graphics and Taipan Rods for making this possible for me. Can't wait till I get home, though.
Thank you, buddy. I know, man. Appreciate you being here, sir. Okay. 3 more. Mr. Justin Kerr still leading our event right now. Now, wait, look at this big fish we got here in the basket. Moses will come up here. I butcher his name all year long. He had a limit today. He's got 9-12 Moses. And he just wants me to get his name right. Moses, the weight today going to go. Good job, sir. 13-16. 13-16. You want to weigh that big fish?
Sure. Just I'm kind of curious what it weighs.
No, we'd be glad to. Let's do that. See if it's on the Yamamoto total today. Never know. Beautiful fish. Ease out there and get close to that camera. There you go. Beautiful fish. 5 of those make a big jump. 683 on big fish. 683, sir. Grab that for you. That fish at home, man. Beautiful bass. Let me hand you fish off here. Tell me about your day, Moses.
Well, I caught my 2 best fish in 40 minutes right off the bat, right across the way here, and it was on a good path, but just struggled the rest of the day. I couldn't catch anything big, and ended up just plucking 3 males off a bed, and just said, you know, as long as I come in with a limit, I'll be okay. So I got my points and ready for the championship at Meade.
You had a good year. I know you had a good time. You always smiling.
Oh yeah, had a great time. It's always better than work, that's for sure.
Amen to that, Moses. Great job, sir. We appreciate you being here with us. Charles Fleischer coming up next. Charles had 293. We got 3 today. I believe you beat that, man. Oh,
sir.
You beat that bad, too, today. Going to go 425. 425.
Awesome.
What made you change, man? You did something good, made a big upgrade.
Well, yeah, the best fun today was watching my good friend and partner catch that big fish you just saw. That was amazing. So it was a great fun day. Working with him, we've been good friends for a long time, and it was a great day. So beautiful weather, beautiful lake, beautiful everything.
Perfect, wasn't it? Thank you for supporting us, sir.
Can I
Yes,
say
sir.
thank you very much to my wife for supporting me and holding down the house. I love you very much, Carrie. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Great job there. Thank all of you for watching at home. We'll appreciate it on wildwestbass.com. Come on up, sir. Mr. John Garcia. Not bad. And we're going to go 789, sir. 789. How was your weekend?
Great weekend. Great weekend. Had some great pros. Learned a lot of things. Had a great time on the lake.
Be back soon. Looking for Lake Meade, right?
Excellent. Excellent Lake Meade. I will be there. Definitely have a good time. I love Wild West Bass Trail. Excellent event.
Thank you, sir. If you grab your fish there. Folks, we'll take a break here and go to Mr. Gary Dobbins here. You got an interview for us.
Thanks, Randy. Gary Dobbins here with Todd Herman, and Todd weighed a really good bag today. He's sitting in a solid second place, about 3 pounds over third. How do you feel about that?
I'm feeling pretty good about it. I let one go with about a 3-pounder today. Hopefully this one don't come back to get me, but you know it is fishing, and you can't. This was the only mistake I did. Fished a clean tournament. Had a pretty good bag. Chased a lot of bedfish yesterday. Didn't do that today. Went out and basically threw a swim jig all day long, and ended up with 11.5 today. Hopefully it holds.
Dude, you had a good solid bag. Did you catch a lot of fish today?
I ended up catching probably 10 or so. Probably caught about 15 yesterday, so I think I've dropped down a little bit. But I spent more time bed fishing yesterday in the morning before taking off and running around and start throwing the swim jig. But so that might have been it. But I think I got a little tougher.
Well, I tell you, man, Roosevelt is putting them out. We hit it at a really good time. I mean, there's some really big fish caught yesterday, and we've got some really big fish setting out there. Did you have a shot at anything really, really giant?
For the first 2, I didn't even practice, running around the lake and trying to find, limit fish or whatever. I went and looked for bed fish, and me and the guy that we were practicing with, we came around a point, and we both looked, and we both go, and yeah, there was a great big one sitting right there, and we actually went back and checked on her about, it was about 2:30 on Friday, and still there, but come race day, gone. The rest of them were all, I actually had 5 bedfish all marked out. Took off last on the first day. That kind of hurt me a little bit. I ended up getting one of my bedfish out of all 5.
Well, you had a great tournament. Hey, back at you, Randy. We got a big one setting out there.
Thank you, Gary, for that. We'll continue with our weigh-in. Thanks to all of you again for tuning in at home. We appreciate it. Couldn't be here. Couldn't be any happier. Had a great event, a great facility here. Third event, again, last qualifying event for Arizona. We still have one more qualifying event for our California division, be it the California Delta. Next up, Mr. Jeff Van Nigwagen had 5.62. Man, you improved today. You got 5 today.
Yeah.
What did you do different, sir, made it work?
The wind. The wind helped me out a lot today.
Wind did, and you're going to go 8.83 today, 8.83. How'd you catch your fish?
I caught them on mega bass jerk baits. And basically, that was what I caught them on today.
Great job, sir. Appreciate your support and fishing with us. Next up, Mr. Brad Smith coming up. Brad had 9.33 yesterday. Again, the cut on the co-angler side was 8.09. 13th on the boater side was 12.36. So you figure double that. Brad, we have a limit. Had 9.33 yesterday. Good job today. Man, almost identical. 9.38. They came from the same place?
Pretty close.
How'd you catch your fish on both days?
Yesterday, sight fishing. Today, we were throwing reaction baits, little swim baits. And I went to find the big girl today, and she decided to leave. I thought I was going to come in with the big one today, and it just didn't work out, but it's all good. I'll be back at the next one.
Like me, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Congratulations for fishing with us, sir. We appreciate that. Great job this week. Next up, Mr. Cameron Gieske. Cameron had 8.76. A little tough for Cameron this week.
Yeah.
Let's get a weight here. Going to go 5.73, sir. 5.73. What would you do different if you started tomorrow this tournament from scratch?
I mean, if I was on the pro side, I'd be sight fishing for sure. But today, I'd got 4 and 5 in the boat. They got off, and it's gonna cost me.
Still had a good day, man. Got a lot of bites anyway, right?
Yeah, a lot of bites. Just didn't get them in the boat. Fun days, fun 2 days.
Next time, sir. Thank you for your support. We appreciate it. Mitch Kistner coming up. 10.27 yesterday. Got 5, looks like, Mitch. Again, gonna go 9.28. 9.28. How was your 2 days?
I caught a lot of fish both days. I just never had a chance at a big one, unfortunately. So consistently around 10 pounds, but I think I'm gonna need a little more than that.
Appreciate you fishing with us. You had a good time this year?
You know, I had a great time this year. I think it's a great thing that Wild West come out and do something special for the West Coast. There's not a lot of tournaments that really cater to the fishermen. So if you're thinking about fishing any tournaments or you're just getting started, signing up as a co-angler is a great way to get out there and fish with a lot of good local pros. So I think it's great, and I'm looking forward to next year.
Thank you for that, and we'll improve. I guarantee you. Thank you for fishing with us, sir. Gabriel Diaz coming up. Gabriel had a tough day yesterday. Did not even come visit with me. I was a little upset about that. Made a comeback today. You got 5. The old chicken today and feathers tomorrow thing worked for you. 7.58. I know you wanted some big bites though.
Yeah. I'm happy to get the bites that I did. I want to thank my pro, Mitch Kisner, for putting me on fish. And I'd like to thank True Image for sponsoring me and providing me with the finesse baits, little worms. Thank you.
Thanking them all so you can be here. We'll appreciate that.
Thank you, Wild West.
Thank you, my friend. Devin McDonald up next. 10.02 yesterday. 16 and some change behind the leader. Got 5 today. Good angler. Using the right fishing rods. It was not the rod's fault, correct?
It was not the rod's fault today. The rods worked great. We caught a lot of fish today. Just the quality wasn't there. We never had a chance to catch a big one. We weren't looking at beds. It was all reaction. Want to thank Tonto Basin. They did a great job to help everybody out. It's a great class act down here. I want to thank Mercury, Bass Pro, Dobbins Rods, Mercury Marine. So appreciate everybody coming out. It's always a great group here.
Thank you very much, sir. 10.35 was your weight, sir. 10.35. Appreciate the kind words. Mr. Mike Penrod. Mike had 8.71 yesterday. We're going to add to that. Only had one shy of the limit. You had 5.97 today. 5.97. Did you lose a 10-pounder?
No, I just couldn't get the 5th bite. It was a tough day out there for me today.
Sight fishing?
No, top water on 2 and then swim baits on the other 2. I want to thank my pro, though, Devin McDonald. He was a great guy.
Makes it fun, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
A lot of class guys. We appreciate you fishing with us, sir, as always. Next up, Mr. Marty Hendrickson. Marty had 888 triple eights last night. We're going to add 5 more, excuse me, 2 fish today, Marty?
Yeah.
I thought 888 was good luck, man.
Apparently not.
It was not good luck. 336. What happened?
You know, I tried to hit a home run today and I struck out. I went flipping, tried to get 5 big bites and just didn't get it done. But I want to thank my wife for all her support and Tim over at Ace Hardware and thank you guys. You guys are putting on a good show. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We couldn't do it without you, sir. Carl Limerick headed up next, 764 yesterday. Carl had a tough day, I can see that now, but he's still up here weighing fish. In that beautiful Wild West Bass sweatshirt, by the way. You're modeling it good, by the way.
Yes, sir. Just want to tell you, I had a fun time this year.
291, by the way.
Okay. Had a good time on the Wild West Bass Trail this year. I'll make sure I talk to a lot of people in Southern California to get my boys out here so we can enjoy it next year. Look forward to seeing you guys next year, and thank you all for what you guys do.
Thank you, my friend. We appreciate it. Couldn't do it without you. Appreciate the support. Need some more Southern California anglers to come join us. Mike Brillhart coming up next. 2 bass today. Mike had a tough day. Rough bunch out there, man. They're yelling at you up here.
Well, you don't have to listen.
I didn't hear anything. 381 today, Mike. What happened, sir? That's one of those days I heard that bad draws. That's what you can blame it on.
Maybe I needed a Dobbins pep talk. Maybe
he knows how to do that.
Yeah, he's got the gift.
He does that, buddy. I appreciate your support this year and your help this year, Mike. Thank you. Next up, Mr. Kelly Burns. Kelly, 2 bass today. 458 yesterday. Excuse me. 2 bass. Not going to move your way up, man, but you still caught 2 and you weighed them. 260.
Yep, appreciate it.
Thank you for being here,
Have a
sir.
good day.
If you grab your fish there. Mike Crothers coming up next. Mike had 10.07 yesterday. Has got the limit, sir.
Got a limit.
Didn't fish Panther Martin yesterday. Didn't
No,
fish
I
it
should
today.
have threw it today, though.
Would it work here?
No, it won't. I can't get it going here. Apache, I've even tried it at Havasu, and it's worked a little bit there, but not really. The Key Tech's doing better over at Havasu in Mojave. So 796
today, sir. Man, you had a good weekend, though?
Yeah, it was great. Enjoyed everybody coming out, the crowd. Tonto Basin with their 4-wheelers running up and down really helped and everything. Just had 2 good coasts. Really had a good time. Just can't wait till next year. And we got the team coming up, so we're going to be doing that. So I think we're sitting in 5th in the team. So going to a new lake, Mojave. I've never been there, but we'll get them.
Good luck to you. Thanks for supporting us too, Mike. Mike's been fishing a long time out here, great angler. We'll be at Lake Mojave with a team event next weekend, and the bite is phenomenal. Heard 24 pounds of smallmouth, I believe, yesterday to win an event there. Keith Burns, come on up, Keith.
How you doing?
I'm good, sir. 208 yesterday. Gonna be about the same today, looks like, huh?
It is, yes, about the same, except this time I got 2.
You got a bigger bite. 269, sir. 269. You have a good weekend, sir?
I did. It was fun. Very fun.
Thank you for being here. We
Thank you, sir.
appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Here you go, man. BNP Productions, Bo Newsom and his staff do a great job filming this event. Be televised on Fox, Arizona, Fox Southwest, 1st and 2nd quarter next year. Did a great job with production here. And we should have a great show for you to watch starting in January. Come on up, Ben. Ben Foster. Ben has got a limit at 905. Looks like about the same.
Yeah, I got a big one.
We'll weigh a big fish for you, Ben. Always. A big total weight, 1235, 1235. Yeah. Let's weigh that big fish. We'll get you back over here to the release boat.
We'll see if he gets it right today.
Beautiful largemouth. Look at this beautiful fish. Over right here, folks watching at home. We'll get a weight on that. Healthy fish. Going to go 478, sir. 478. You hand your fish off here just a second. Tell me about your weekend.
Beautiful weekend out at Roosevelt Lake. Thanks y'all for coming out. Wild West Bass Trail. It's been a great season. This has been a lot of fun hanging out with you guys. So some good fishing out there.
We got more ahead and gonna do a better job for you, man. Just grow this thing.
Let's grow it. I'm all for it. I want to say hi to my wife and kids at home. I love you guys. I also want to thank my sponsors, Skinny Bear Bass Jigs, A&M Graphics, Yozuri Lures, and then Power Pole. So thank you guys. Appreciate everything you do for me. And look forward to fishing with you guys next year.
Thank you, Ben. Great professional there. We appreciate it, sir. I knew he was going to ask me. You like that better, sir?
That sounds
Since
a lot
that is your
better,
real
man.
name.
Yeah, it
3
is.
bass a day. Going to go 477, sir. 477. What happened, sir?
I lost a good one.
Today?
Yes.
How good?
About as good as the one that Ben had.
Made you sick?
No, just keep going.
That's all you can do, right?
Cover up and keep going.
You'll catch it maybe in the championship, huh?
Well, let me give it a try.
Thank you for being with us, sir. We appreciate it. Good memory over there, brother. Another pig coming up. John Griffith had 974. Need 1894 to push the leader right now. We'll weigh that big fish just a second, John. Awesome day. Check this bag of fish, sir. Definitely going to be the biggest bag of the day. Way to go, sir. Look here. 20 pounds, 20.83, sir. 28.3. You happy with that?
Yeah, did you say 28.3?
20.83. You wanted the 28?
Yeah.
It's close. It's close there. Let's go ahead and weigh it. Look at these big fish. Oh, man, that's a big fish.
Yeah.
Hold it close there. Look at this big fish. Hold it out here. Get a good picture right there.
Right here.
Awesome fish. We need a little over 9. Go ahead and set that fish in. Let's see what beautiful fish. We need a 9 and some change to take the lead on big fish. Look at there. We got a new big bass, new Yamamoto toad, 1061, sir. 1061. Hold that fish up one more time and get some good smiles. New Yamamoto toad of the day on the pro side. Yes, sir. Let's put that in there. We can talk to you just a second. Let me hand these off. There you go, bud.
Thank you.
May want to get pictures. May want to get some pictures a little bit over on the side. Tell me about your day real quick, John.
So great day, you know. I mean, anytime you catch some fish over 10 pounds, it's a pretty good day. Yesterday I stumbled a little bit. I had one fish I worked on for about 2 hours, and I just couldn't get her to go. She just ended up, you know, not biting. The one time that she bit, I flubbed it up and didn't get her. So, you know, I want to say one thing about Cross Industries. It's a new company that's just coming out as well. And anything that you want for your truck or boat, or anything that you want for your tow vehicle, you can get it on Cross Industries. So great day, great day. Thanks again for Wild West Bass.
Right now, put you in Yamamoto toad of the day, $500 there at 1061, and leading our event at 3057. Another round of applause. Great job today, John. Awesome. Kevin, that's tough to follow, my friend. Isn't it?
You know.
I know you don't mind. You've been on both sides of that, though. Kevin Finley. Kevin had 965 yesterday, 863 today. Tell me about your weekend.
Well, I just didn't want to follow Scooter. That's it. But no, I had getting a limit was no problem. I could get a limit in an hour. I could catch 5 fish an hour. I had 2 areas where I could catch 40 fish a day. So I went in today because I weighed bad yesterday, just under 10 pounds, and I said, I'm just going to get a limit early, and then I'm going to go and look for big fish. And I had a lineup on one on a bed. I couldn't find him in the muddy water. So I just threw everything I could today and never got that big fish, but I'll get them next time.
Great angler, man. I know you had a great year. We'll see you at Lake Mead, right?
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Thank you guys for putting on such a great event. I really enjoyed it.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it, Kevin. Ron Ratliff coming up. Ron, 465 yesterday.
Yeah.
You making your move today?
No.
You had fun, though. Beats working. Didn't have to work today.
Work? What's that?
I know that's nothing as fishermen need to know. 209. 209. What happened, sir?
You know what? I just went out and fished. I had 2 great partners. I had Jimmy yesterday, and I had Kevin today. And I had a good time. So it's good.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, and you know, I want to thank God for the opportunity to get to be here. My wife at home, I get to see her in a little bit. And thanks for Wild West Bass Trail.
Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Grab your fish there. Steve Fouch is coming up. Steve, you had 770 yesterday. Got 5 in there, Steve?
Yes.
Good job, sir. Just going to get the big bites, huh?
No.
Going to add 984 to that, sir. 984. What would you do different?
Same stuff.
Just get better bites.
Hopefully there'd be better ones, but not this weekend.
Thank you for supporting us, sir. We appreciate
still fun,
it.
though.
I heard that, man. It couldn't beat the weather. We don't get that lucky every time. Giovanni Tirado coming up next. 416 yesterday, my friend. Tough day for you. What happened today, sir?
Nothing. I brought 2 small ones in, and then I just couldn't get the last 2 bites to bring in 5.
451, sir. 451. Good shirt you're sporting there, though.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you for being here, buddy. We appreciate it. Glad you had a good time. Last flight checks in today. Should be checked in 3:30. We're weighing them fast as we can today. Mr. Raul Ramirez up next. Raul had 10:13 yesterday. Set them in there, sir. They might hurt me. Got the limit, sir. Going to be a little light. 912. 912. Did you lose any big fish?
I lost a very big fish early this morning. We're fishing up in the trees, and I couldn't gain on him, and it ended up being somebody's Ranger boat. So I lost that one, and then it's all downhill from there. I want to thank my sponsors, Original Hideout, Tucson, Amigos Burgers and Beer, also in Tucson, and Ramiro Flores Law Office. If you need a lawyer in Tucson, call Ramiro Flores. Great lawyer.
Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Grab your fish there for me. Pat Hanning coming up next. Pat had 833 yesterday. What are we going to add to that, Pat? Another limit? Only three today.
Only 3 today.
Pat coming in was in 9th place, correct?
Yes, sir.
534. We're going to drop a little bit, sir. You had a good time, though?
Yeah, I did. I had a real good time out here. I got the bites I needed today, and sometimes it's just the way it is. You got, good gear, sharp hooks, and sometimes they just don't stay on. I lost a couple that would have helped. Nothing big, but it would have rounded out the limit. But had a great time fishing with you guys, and looking forward to moving into the pro side next year.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate your support. Anglers get to pick whether they want to fish on the boater side, pro side, or the coast side. Either way. Troy Linder, top 3 coming in. Didn't get a big bite today. I know he was looking for. I know you looked at some today. Great angler, quality angler here, fishing a beautiful Ranger boat. 1167 for 11. That's almost identical, sir. What happened? You never got that bite?
Yeah, I had a pretty good one in the morning, but my decision in the morning to start where we started, I think, was absolutely right. We should have stayed there, but I'm really happy for what I have. I have to say hi to my mom. I love you. Keep the prayers coming. I appreciate it. And I want to thank all my sponsors, Quantum, #1 Rapala, Hummingbird Minn Kota, and you guys for putting this on and giving us an opportunity like this out west. This is awesome.
We appreciate it. You'll still be in the hunt for the points championship here. We decide after the championship, so we'll have 100 folks out there, and anything can happen, sir.
Yeah, it's going to be close. I don't know what I need, but I basically caught exactly what I caught yesterday. I think I have 0.01 of a pound less, but we'll see. It's going to be close.
Thank you, Troy. Appreciate your support as always. See you, bud. Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Stephen Mack up next. Fan club out there, Stephen. 325 yesterday, man. I know you're a better angler than that. I don't know what happened. You ate too much food yesterday. Didn't fish enough.
Yeah, it was tough yesterday, but today I had a awesome boat captain. Troy's an awesome fisherman, and we got on him in the morning. It was fun.
903. What'd you catch all your fish on today?
Spinner baits.
Great angler. How many keepers did you catch today?
I caught 5 keepers.
That was it?
Yeah.
Great job, young man. I appreciate you fishing with us. To grab your fish there. Good to see our young folks and fishing with us. Joe Fat's coming up. What do you think, Joe?
I think it was rough.
It was rough on you today. What happened, sir? Had 904 yesterday?
Had that motor problem this morning. I just couldn't go anywhere. I finally got it fired up, and I couldn't go where I wanted to go because I was afraid I wouldn't get back. So.
Didn't show itself till the morning. That's tough, isn't it?
That's exactly it.
286, so thank you for hanging in there, sir. We appreciate it. Need a lot of things to go your way to win these events. A lot of quality anglers need your equipment to last, and sometimes it lets you down. Jose Aguilera, 809 coming in. No big bites in there, Jose.
Decent one, but not.
Decent. How about 513? 513. How'd you catch your fish this weekend?
Mostly Senkos, I'll be honest.
Right stuff.
Yeah, right place, right time.
Thank you for fishing with us, sir. We'll appreciate it.
You'll leave the water in.
Go ahead and set them in there, Jim. We'll talk a little bit. We'll get a little scale repair, printer repair. Mr. Jim Hawks here. You caught one fish bigger than that at which event?
It was at Pleasant. It was a toad of the day at Pleasant.
That fish today going to go $7.15 for your bag. What happened, sir? Just never got on him?
I just couldn't find any big bedfish. I didn't have any big bedfish to run to, and it's just one of those things. But any day you're fishing, it's a great time. I enjoyed it.
Amen. That good payday nonetheless for you during the year. Thank you for supporting us. Stephen Stewart, next up. Tough day yesterday. That changed today.
Yeah, we did a little better today.
A little better today.
Yeah.
Got to the limit. Always nice. Feels good when you say I caught 5. I got 5. Going to go 7.14, sir.
I'll take it. 7.14 is a very good day today.
We thank you for supporting us. Going to see it Lake Mead?
If I make it that far, yeah.
I hope you do, sir. Thank you for your support. Dick Watson coming up. 7.19 yesterday. You got a limit today, sir. I don't see any big ones in there. I know that's, where'd they go, Dick? Out there. Let's see what your weight is. Good bag here. 10.22, sir. 10.22.
Had a great time. Caught a lot of fish. Just couldn't get on that big bite up here, but we had a great time. I had a great co-angler today. We both caught fish, and mostly spinner baits and flipping jigs. Put a lot of fish in the boat for us.
Thank you for fishing with us, sir. Appreciate your support, really do. As we do all the anglers here, a lot of new anglers. David Birbal will be coming up next. David was our first co-angler champion, Wild West Bass Trail. First event, a very tough event. Has got 5 today. Fish Mr. Watson. Good job. Had 797 coming in. We're going to increase that to 881. I know you had a good day.
Had a great day. Had a great day. A lot of culled fish, but they were culled by like the beam was just rocking back and forth. You know what I mean? We had an awesome spinnerbait fight. That's all I have to say. We had to leave it. We had a couple of mechanical errors with the boat, and figured why risk it. So we ended up coming in a little early. But it was a great day.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate your support this year. Break. Jeff Allen coming up. Jeff had 11.38. Awesome day yesterday. Looks like we're going to beat that today, maybe, huh?
I don't think
no?
so.
A little low? It's
Oh,
close.
we did.
How about 11.51, sir? 11.51. Any big fish today?
Bigger than yesterday, but I had 2 small ones today. It was a little tougher today. You know, yesterday I culled out probably 12, 10 fish. Today maybe 6 or 7. We were throwing spinner baits, and it's a little different today. And then I got crappie fishing. Was great out there today. On
Caught a
spinner
few?
bait. Oh, big crappie, man. It was cool.
I'd like to hear that, sir. We appreciate you fishing with us here.
It was cool.
Thank you very much, sir. Again, we'll pay 13 places on each side. Next up, Mr. Danny Clark. $5.91 coming in. Gonna need a big bag to get some money today. What do you think?
You know, I'm probably short, but
We'll see. We got a limit nonetheless. Weight today gonna go 968. You happy with that?
You know, better than yesterday, that's for sure.
That's all you can ask for, right?
Yes, sir. That's it.
Appreciate you fishing with us, sir. Grab your fish here for me. Take this for a break right now and turn it to Gary for an interview.
Thanks, Randy. Gary Dobbins here, and I'm with John Griffin, who just climbed out of 34th place to take the lead with an awesome bag of 30.57 pounds and the big fish of the day, Yamamoto big fish of a 1061. How's that feel, buddy?
Man, you can't ask for anything more than that. I sight fished the last 2 days, and today was just one of those days that you come around the corner and there's a big one sitting there waiting for you. So it took me an hour and 45 minutes, but talked her into it, and it's a nice big one. So hope it stands up.
That is a big one. Is that your best fish ever on Lake Roosevelt?
Yeah, I've guided here for years and years, and I've caught a few bigger ones than that, but not much. Definitely not in a tournament when it really, really counts. Clients love to catch big ones, but nothing matters, and, that doesn't pay you as much as, winning one out of a tournament or something like that. So it's going to be nice.
Awesome job, buddy. Well, I tell you what, you're definitely going to take up a big check, and more than likely going to take up a Yamamoto check as well. Randy, back at you, buddy.
Thank you, Gary. We appreciate it. We'll continue with our weigh-in. Again, thanks all of you for tuning in at home. Anglers do appreciate it. We appreciate your support. Love to see you at the events instead of watching it at home sometimes, especially when the event is this nice. Weather was perfect this weekend. We couldn't ask for anything better. Community was awesome. They wanted us here. The Midas Hill Casino Hotel, great host where we all stayed. Thank you again for coming out and supporting our anglers today. Want your business, please go by and stay with them. Nicest rooms I have been in a long time. We don't get sometimes those nice quality rooms as anglers when we travel a lot. So we're very thankful for that. And great food. Next up, Mr. Patrick Spencer. $7.87 yesterday. Looks like about the same, Patrick. Maybe a little better.
Yeah.
What'd you do different? $9.52 today, sir.
Yeah, it's a little better. You know, I just went out swinging, threw top water most of the day today, and just managed 9 pounds. It's not bad, but I couldn't find any, and I couldn't catch any big ones. So that's the way it goes. You know, I went right when I should have went left, but that's fishing. So just real quick, I want to say big thanks to Ace Hardware. You know, they're my sponsor. I wouldn't be here without them. I appreciate all their support. It's pretty cool. They're actually showing this live in their stores, so it's pretty cool. So if you guys are down in Tucson, go check out one of the 135 Ace Hardware stores. They got the largest selection of ammo and a huge fishing selection. So go check them out. Best deals you can find. So appreciate their support, and like to say hi to my wife and my family watching. So appreciate all their support. Wouldn't be here without them as well. So
amen to that. Thanks for fishing with us, Patrick. We'll appreciate you. Next up, Mr. Matt Stonehouse coming to the scale. 8.53 yesterday. Matt looks like we're going to be about the same, huh? Maybe a little less. Tough day today. Going to go 7.63. How's your weekend?
It was a blast. It was tough for me, but you know, overall it's a great tournament. So thanks for coming out. Hopefully do it next year.
Thank you for fishing with us, sir. Grab your fish for us. We'll appreciate it. Again, last call for our folks at Grand Canyon University with food down here. Please take care of them in a donation. Vincent Alcantara, 1 bass today, sir. Better than yesterday, sir. You had a rough weekend. You come to see me. I thought you was mad at me yesterday. What happened?
Well, I tried my best. Had a good time. Both guys that I fished with, they're really good sticks, and you know, they taught me what I was supposed to do. So in the future, when I come out with my own boat, you guys are all in trouble.
That's what I like to hear, Vincent. Let's give him a round of applause for hanging in there. 1 fish, tough weekend. Thanks for coming to see me, sir. 154. Thank you, my friend. Bobby Lanham.
Yes, sir.
Bobby, I don't see a big bass in there. You always catch big fish. You had 10, a little over 10 yesterday. Going to go 9.67. Going to fall a little short, maybe, huh?
Yeah. Today was a bad case of the UEs, if you know what a UE is. Yeah, okay. Well, after my first big fish broke off, after my second big fish broke off 5 minutes later, my third big fish broke off about 15 minutes later. Now I'm so aggravated I had to sit down and actually retie. Now let me tell you, I was fishing with 60-pound braid. So I had to restring a whole setup after breaking off 3. 30 minutes later, here we go. Another one, break him off. Now I'm about ready just to have it out. So strung him back out there again. It went 5 minutes later, broke off the 5th one. Come to find out, my line broke in the same spot every time. Broke right on the 4th eye. Apparently I had a nick in my eye rod, and it cut my line every time I had a fish on it. I lost 5 big fish today.
Didn't you? Go see Gary Dobbins before you leave. He makes some great quality rods, by the way.
That's great. Hey, but I do have to give a shout out to the guys over at Dodge, Bill Luke Dodge and everybody. You know, a great group of guys over there. If you're looking for a Dodge truck, give them a shout. We had a big event in Pleasant this weekend, Bill Luke Bass Days. Great family outing and everything. So if you ever get a chance, pop in and say hi to the guys. They're great guys.
Thank you, Bobby.
Thanks,
appreciate it. Appreciate your support. Bobby's been fishing as long as I've been coming out west since '84. So great supporter of our sport. Joshua Taggart coming up next. Joshua, 1 bass today.
Yes, sir.
5.34 yesterday. No money, but you had a good time, right?
Yes, sir.
What would you do different?
Gonna wait for Bernie Sanders to get elected so someone else can catch fish for me.
I heard that, man. Election still, a lot remains to be seen. You have a good time with the stuff.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for fishing, sir. We appreciate it. Better luck to you next event. Hobby Nelson coming up. Great angler. Hobby had 9.25 yesterday. Looks like we're going to be about the same. Hobby, those fish going to weigh 8.20, sir. 8.20. How was your weekend?
It was a blast. It was a good weekend. I had a lot of fun.
Didn't get the big bites that I was looking for, but had a lot of fun. I want to say thank you to my family that's watching online. Thank you for my girlfriend and the kids that are here supporting me. I appreciate it.
That's awesome, buddy. Thank you very
Thank
much,
you.
Hobby. Appreciate the support. Grab your fish there for me, sir. Thank you, Hobby. Couldn't do it without all our families here supporting what we do, including working here running the events. Forrest Kirshner coming up. Forrest going to weigh 702. What do you think?
One more, could have had it. Maybe 10 pounds. I need 10 pounds, I think.
We'll see, won't we, man? You had a good weekend, though. Had
Yeah,
a
it was
really
awesome.
good day.
They had a great day.
We'll hold on. We'll see where it puts you, sir. Great job. Next up, Mr. Philip Rosener. 5 fish today, had 850 coming in. Set them in there for me, sir. Those 5 will weigh 776, or 776. How was your day today?
It was all right. Tough weekend. Head home, regroup, get back at it next weekend.
Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Grab your fish for me. Got a team event, Lake Mojave next weekend. Please come join us out there. If you're looking for a partner, come see our tournament director. He's out measuring our fish down here for that event. Going to weigh 154, sir. 154. Man, what about yesterday? Let's talk about yesterday.
Oh, it was the same day as today.
Let's talk about yesterday, man. You know, what went wrong? You should have changed up. What did you do different today?
Side fishing.
You hung in there, man. We appreciate your support. You always smile, and you'll get them next time.
It's every day's a new day. You got bad terms, you got good terms. You might as well walk with it and be happy.
I like it, son. You're fishing with the right rod, so that's all that matters right now. Mr. Robert Hamner coming up. Robert had 581 yesterday. Robert has got 4, one shy of the limit. Gonna weigh 515, sir. 515. How was your weekend?
My weekend was great. It went pretty well the first day, and then today it just seemed like there was just a bunch of little guys, but that's fishing.
Thank you for fishing with us, sir. Grab your fish there for me. One thing I noticed missing from these weighing bags, it seems right now, is a smallmouth. I don't believe we've had one weighed in today that I have seen. Have we? Steve Molinari coming up. Steve has got a limit, had 1038 yesterday. If you need a Ranger boat, you need to go see Steve. He's at the Cabela's here in Glendale. He'll cut you a deal you cannot say no to. He got away from work this week. That's great. 1028 today, Steve. 1028. Tell me about your weekend, sir.
You know, it was a blast. The fishing is phenomenal. 2 great pro anglers. We caught probably 25 to 30 fish a day. There's a lot of nice, obviously the big fish that have kind of moved up, and lake's healthy. So
good to see, man. Arizona needs quality fisheries like this, don't it?
Absolutely, and to have the organization with Wild West and the whole circuit is just fantastic, and all the support we get no matter where we go. So thanks everybody for coming out, and hope to see you next year.
Thanks, Steve. Appreciate your support. Again, we'll pay 13 places on each side, plus Yamamoto Toad of the Day for Pro and Co. Dan Zarian coming up. 670 yesterday. A little tougher bite today for Dan. 3 bass, going to go 465. What went wrong, sir?
Just slowed up. Didn't fish any slower. I just fished really hard. Enjoyed fishing with Steve. Learned a lot. And I just like this your trail. Like fishing it. Looking forward to Mojave, and hopefully going to do better in the team.
Good luck to you, sir. Appreciate you being here. Next up, Mr. Andrew Napoleon, 1167. Had a good chance at some money. We got 5 today, Andrew. No giants in there, but that's we're going to be about yesterday, looks like. What? A little less. 925 today, 925. What happened today, sir?
Just couldn't get in some of the bigger fish. You know, everything went really good. Had a great day again today. Just couldn't find the big girls. Everything was really fun. I want to say thank you again to my wife, my kids. I want to thank you, Randy. You've been doing a great job. It's been a lot of fun out here working with you. And Gary, I want to thank Gary. He's been doing a fantastic job. So thank you, everybody, for coming out. It's a lot of fun, whether you're getting money or not. Come out here, enjoy your time. It's always a great time out here.
Thank you, Andrew. Appreciate the support. Great job, sir. Good to hear those positive things, and I appreciate it, too. We work hard for you guys and ladies out there. Come on up, sir. I'm ready when you are. Chad Davis. Chad had 361. Not had the 2 days I know you wanted, but the weather was good. Good time on the water, man. We're going to weigh Scale went off. Bear with us just a second. Had a little power issue. Is it plugged in? Should be.
Oh, it's not.
Can you see it? Good day today, man?
Good day, yeah. Caught a lot of fish, just small fish. Fished with Andrew, he's awesome to fish with.
Was it a good day? Nice guy, seems like.
He's a phenomenal guy.
Thank you. Good to have a good IT man here. We're going to reset these scales. Oh, hold the bag for me, bro, friend. Now we're good to go, sir. Again, Mr. Chad Davis, we're going to weigh 459, sir. 459 today. Tell me about your weekend.
Yesterday was slow. Today caught a lot of fish. They just weren't over 13 inches, but two great pros to fish with.
You be like me?
Hope so.
Hope you qualify, sir. Thank you for if you grab your fish there. We got a receipt for you. Next up, Mr. Joshua Taylor. 414 coming in. Josh?
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Looks like about the same. I know you're going to be bigger today, right?
This is more than 414.
We got-
That was three
I heard
fish
that.
yesterday.
We got 5, and they're 690, sir. 690.
6.
Did you lose any big fish today?
I lost a couple. I caught 8 fish, I think, all in the cool bait. It's awesome bait. Love it.
Thank
All
you
of
for,
them.
thank you for
Dirty
fishing
water.
with us, sir. We appreciate it. Again, first place on the pro side, 11-5 plus contingencies if they qualify, and $5,000 to our co-angler winner. We'll find out who that is just a little bit. Nathan Belledew coming up. Nathan was our leader yesterday, had 1055. 1055. Nathan. Tough day today, sir. We're going to add 125. 125. Say, what happened today, sir? Just didn't see the fish or get the bites.
Well, let's talk about yesterday. I want to give a big, I want to give a big shout out to an awesome person and an even better angler, Justin Patty. We had a great day yesterday, and today, me and Tommy took the cameraman out on his 4-wheel drive bass boat, and we started up in the river, and it was going pretty bad. So we made some moves, and he ended up catching his limit, and I lost probably 6 or 7 fish right after the hook set. So.
Man, I hate that. You're king for a day, though.
Yeah, it was fun.
Thank you for supporting us, brother. Appreciate it. Grab your fish there for me. Takes 2 days to win an event. You can lose it in 1 day. Tough when you don't catch them on day 2 after leaving. Mr. Sean Coffey coming up. Sean had 709 coming in. Better today, Sean, looks like?
One big one, and that was it.
830, sir. 830. Tell me about your weekend.
It was fun. Today I just caught that one big one and tried to go fill out the limit the rest of the day, and it didn't work out for me. So.
Do we need to weigh a big fish for you? You want to weigh your big fish? Let's weigh a big fish just to be safe. Get a good picture right here. Angie, get a good one for you. Now we're ready. Let's see what that beautiful largemouth weighs. Great job, sir. 653, sir. 653. Awesome fish.
Thank you.
Great job, sir. Appreciate you fishing with us. You doing all right, bro?
Yeah.
Mr. Vuall coming up. 884 yesterday. Moving up, man. Got him bigger today. 976. 976. Tell me about your day.
You know, I didn't catch them as good as I wanted, but, you know, I had a great time fishing the Wild West Bass. Give a shout out to Napa Auto Parts. You know, they're my title sponsor this season. You know, I've been in the automotive business for 13 years, and this year I finally merged with Napa Auto Parts, became a Napa Auto Care Center, so it's been up and up for me.
Thank you, my friend. I appreciate your support. Great angler, too. Probably don't get enough time away fishing, I bet you, when you have your own business. Julius Mazzy coming up. Big fan club out there. Julius, great young angler. Had 828 yesterday. there 5 in there, Julius?
Yeah, 5 little
Got
babies.
5. 6.29, sir. Did you lose any fish today?
No, you know, it was tough today. Just caught a bunch of little fish, and it was a great day, though. I got to fish with a great guy, Kenny Webb. He's top 10. But it was a good day.
Thank you for your support, my friend. Good luck. We'll see you at Lake Mead. Daniel Picotti coming up. 5 bass today. Had 8.06, Daniel. I believe we're going to beat that, looks like.
we did a little
And
bit
yesterday, better today. Huh? Just a little bit. 8.25, sir. 8.25. Tell me about your weekend.
Weekend was fun. Caught a lot of fish, just little ones. A lot of little ones. So we had a good time. And my co-angler, though, I think he's going to be in the money today. He had a pretty nice bag yesterday. He's got a good one today. I learned something today, so.
You got to watch him, young angler. He can catch him, can't he? You leave anything, he's going to get it.
For a freshman in high school, you know, by the time he has his own boat, he's probably going to be coming out here kicking our butts, so.
Everybody need to slow down teaching, right?
That's right, exactly.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you being here, sir. Grab your fish. Next up, Mr. Taj White coming up. Got the big fan club here. Great young angler. Won a big check already this year and already spent it. No girlfriend in the future, he said. These 5 fish, young man, had 8.62 yesterday. You got 8.86 today, 8.86. Let's hold up a couple of these fish. Get a picture, young man. Anybody's ball game on the co-angler side. Good to see these young guys fishing. Give them a good smile. Show them right there. Show them over today. Let me hand this bag off here. Tell me about your weekend, sir, man. Why do you continue to come out here and catch fish everywhere we go?
It's a blast. It's what I dream of. This is my home. But had a fun weekend. Learned a lot. Satisfied with what I did, but could have done better.
We'll see how the money is. But a great job, young man. Congratulations to you. Next up, Tom Artudas. Tom won fish today, had 147. Tough weekend for this gentleman. It's over now, man. On to the next one, but going to add 160, sir. Tell me about your day.
No, it was just a slow day. Wasn't holding my mouth right. Didn't get enough bites and lost the first one I hooked into.
Better luck for you, sir, going forward. We appreciate it. John Griffith still leading on the pro side at 30.57, 30.57. And also Big Fish at 10.61. Those of you at home. We're still weighing co-anglers. We'll crown our champion here shortly. Next up, Mr. Scott Davis. Scott has got the limit. Had a bad event with us last time. All that bad luck's over with, man. You get past that, boat trouble.
Yeah.
7.18. I know you wanted some big fish, though.
Yeah, you know, I'm looking forward to the championship.
Yep.
I want to thank my sponsors. My biggest sponsor is my family. They're watching today. And I send my love, and I'll be home tomorrow night.
Thank you, Scott. We appreciate you as always. Great support, my friend. We'll see you at Lake Mead. Yep. Ready when you are, Gerald. Mr. Gerald Williams, 580 coming in, sir. To today. 3 bass.
Little guys.
Little one's going to go 4, 5.
4.55.
Almost nothing. 4.55, sir. 4.55. You had a good time, though, nonetheless?
I had a great time.
What went wrong? Any big fish?
I didn't have any big fish, but I missed 3 fish yesterday and 2 today, so that would have been the difference.
Thank you for fishing with us, sir. We appreciate it. Not showing lock on the screen anymore. It's not showing locked in on the screen anymore. Next up, Mr. Roy Hawk, 790. Now, his unusual stringer yesterday has got 5. Roy's in a little slump, but he's tempted. You could come out of it any day now, right? You had 1060 today, sir.
Right on. Yeah, I'll take it. A little better day today. Caught a lot more fish, but I fished differently, and just never saw any big ones. I lost a couple big ones yesterday, but didn't lose anything that counted today, I guess. But had fun. Look forward to seeing my wife. I'll see her for about 10 minutes maybe tonight, and then we're off to Clear Lake for the One Bass Pro-Am up there. So maybe I'll get do a little better up there.
We'll see how you do. You may have a big fat check to take away your courtesy of Evinrude, correct?
Wow, that'd be awesome. I'll be hanging out.
Not going to win the event, but we do. If we don't have a winner, 7 contingency qualified for 10 grand. We're going to pay 5, 3, and 2 to the top 3. So I know you're going to hang around for that.
Oh yeah, we'll be here right to the end.
Thank you, Roy. Appreciate it, sir. Grab your fish there. Next up, Mr. Garrett Davis. Garrett had a rough day yesterday, sir.
Yes, sir.
You made up for it today with 5. How about 947? 947. You happy with that?
I'll take it.
How'd you catch your fish today?
On a skinny dipper.
Everything on a skinny dipper?
Yes, sir.
How many keepers?
Probably 10. Called a lot today, though.
Good day, huh?
Yes, sir.
Thank you for fishing with us, young man. We appreciate it. You can grab your fish there. Don McBride. You got the right last name to catch a lot of fish, I can tell you that.
Yeah.
Hope you don't have the curse. Got 3 fish today, 501 yesterday.
I thought this was a 3 fish
3 fish limit, man. We got to go over the rules better in the meetings, no doubt. 5.42, sir. 542. What happened?
Oh gosh, where do you want to start? You know, I had a great time. I had 2 great non-boaters. I want to say to you guys, I fish FLW, a lot of circuits. You guys are the deal. And I encourage everybody out there, if you want to fish a circuit, this is the one that's going to be A quality. So bring it out. Let's see some more boaters.
Thank you, Don. Appreciate the kind words. Grab your fish. We appreciate that. We try hard, I can tell you that, sir. I'm going to just do better for you. Brandon Barkhurst coming up. 262 yesterday, got 2 today. Tough weekend for you, sir. Going to weigh 352.
Thanks. I had a great weekend. This is a cool circuit, 2 great boaters. I'm definitely coming back.
Thank you for being here, sir. We appreciate that. Mr. Levi Armstrong will be up here next. Had 1236 coming in. That was in 13th place. We were on the bubble, sir. We got 5 today. How you doing, young man? You not going to talk to me? Say hello.
Hi.
Say, hey, look over in that camera. Say hello.
Say hello. Yeah.
Can't talk yet. Working on that 808, man. That 808. You think that's going to hold up for you?
I sure hope so. Caught a lot of fish, just couldn't catch the right ones. A lot of fish.
Thank you for being here, brother. Great job. Teach this young man how to catch them, too. Chad Harvey. Chad had 357. Tough day. A lot better today, Chad.
A little bit.
Got 5 anyway, right?
Right.
And the weight, just 4. We're going to go 624, sir. 624. Thank you for fishing with us. We appreciate you, sir.
Thank you.
Davis Hart coming up next. Davis had 932, I believe, unofficial points leader coming into this event. Davis has got 3 bass tough bite for you, sir, today. Did you lose any big fish that to speak of?
No, I didn't lose any big fish. I spent probably close to 3 hours working on about an 8 or 9 pounder. But first of all, where's Troy Linder? I know him and I were in a points race together for Angler of the Year, and I saw him standing over there a little bit ago, but I just want to congratulate him on Angler of the Year. Congrats, buddy. You earned it.
Good thing on that, though. Not over. We go to the championship to qualify our Angler of the Year and finish in that event. So you sit right there.
Okay.
So don't be nice to him yet.
Oh, I'm always nice to him. So
505, sir. You're still in the hunt, though. Thank you, Davis. I appreciate you fishing, sir. We'll determine that at our championship, our Anglers of the Year. Josh Petrucci. 3 bass a day, had 513 coming in. Gonna weigh 525, sir. 525. What happened?
I'm actually a lot happier with that than I thought. I had 6 or 7 bites today. I had 3 fish pull off, and I blew it.
This wasn't happening, huh?
No, but I had a great time. You guys have an awesome circuit here. I had a blast. I want to thank you guys for the job you guys have done, and I'll be back next year.
Couldn't do it without you, sir. Thanks for your support. Grab your fish for me. Thank you, sir. Mr. Kevin Wiggins coming up next. Kevin had 874 coming in. Got 5. Looks like about the same, a little better, Kevin. Couldn't get the big bite. Kevin's been a great fisherman out here. Won a lot of money out west. 932 today, sir. 932. Tell me about your weekend.
You know, it was a really fun time. Really didn't get on any big fish this week. Pretty much did a lot of looking, saw a lot of beds, but they were just all small males. I never could find the big ones, so this is what I got every day.
Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate you. Next up, Russell Mortensen. Russell had 0 yesterday, but come back strong today, sir. We appreciate you hanging in. No, we won't rub in. I've been there myself, sir. Way to hang with it, though. Going to go 6-0-2, sir. 6-0-2. Tell me about your weekend.
Well, I had a great time. I was feeling a little rough, but I had 2 great pros, and I just couldn't get the fish in the boat for some reason. Lost a lot of fish, so. But I'm happier today than what I did yesterday, so I'll be back.
Thank you for fishing with us, sir. Great job. Takes 2 days to win these events again. You never know what's going to happen on day 2. Again, we've seen that almost a 30-pound bag is available. Sean Plunkett, 608 coming in. 5 bass. We're going to add to that. 793, sir. 793. Good weekend.
Oh, I had a great time. Great time. I had 2 great pros. Matt Shura had us around the fish all day today. I just couldn't get the big ones in. But I want to say hi to my kids, Sophie and Kyler. They said they had big fish streams, but I couldn't pull through for them, but I had a great time.
Next time, sir. Thank you for supporting us. We really appreciate that. Oscar Tirado coming up next. 5 fish. A limit today after 175 yesterday, so made a comeback, huh?
Not really.
Went to the other end of the lake. Well, you got 5, though. I mean, 608. At least you go and tell everybody you caught a limit, right?
Yeah, I did. I caught a limit. I had a blast. It was a lot of fun. Just we couldn't make it happen, you know. It's just that's fishing for you, you know. It makes you really, really humble. But yeah, I had a really good time.
Thank you for supporting us, my friend. We appreciate you very much, sir. Great job, though. See you at Lake Mead. Chris Texery up next. Right in the hunt. Chris had 812 yesterday.
I'm out of it now.
Uh-oh. Gonna drop this a little bit, maybe. Tough day, sir. 443. You lose some fish today?
Yeah, a couple.
You have a good time nonetheless?
Had a great time. Oscar was a lot of fun today. Just couldn't put fish in the boat.
Thank you for fishing with us, sir. Appreciate it. If you grab your fish. Next up, Mr. David Stachowski. 1336 yesterday, David had. His 11th place. 1336, sir. In the money. Let's see what you got now, sir. Looks like going to be a tight race to get a check. Going to be 10.10, sir. Are you happy with that?
Yeah, I can't complain other than I had to throw back a 5-pounder this morning that I follow hook. But other than that, I had a good day. Executed well, caught a lot of fish. Didn't get the bigger bites.
Way to hang in there, sir. Appreciate it. That's no sportsmanship, obviously. That's tough throwing a 5-pounder back in it.
Yeah, but you got to do it. You feel bad if you didn't, so.
That's the only way to do it, sir. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Somebody waving at you out here. Trent Stewart. Come on up, Trent. Trent had 302. Trent, you're going to be right there again, looks like, sir.
Right there again.
You had a
right
good
there.
time. 278, man. 279. You're struggling now. What happened?
Well, I was telling the guys doing the fish that it's equal opportunity lake. I'm on my trolling motor, so I fished that side yesterday, I got 2. I fished this side today and got 2, so what can I say? I need to fish the middle, maybe.
A lot of people would a lot of times go home because they had bad boat trouble, man. Just pack it in. You did not do that. You knew we had co-anglers here, dead even. You stayed and made sure they got fishing.
Absolutely.
And you hung in there, man. You never know. Sometimes you don't have to go far. You just didn't get the bites.
Absolutely.
Thank you for supporting us, sir. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Harold Watt. Harold's got 2 fish today. He got to see a lot of fish caught yesterday, didn't you, Harold?
Yes, sir.
Harold, we're going to add to your total 189, sir. What 89? What would you do different?
Nothing.
Had a good day.
Yes, sir.
Tough crew out there, buddy. Thank you very much, Harold.
I brought a sharing section with me.
I see that there, man. They ought to come out of their pocket with some money, some tips, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, Harold. Appreciate you. Grab your fish there for me. Here you go, Harold. Jared Coleman, 389 yesterday. 5 bass today, Jared, just 4. One shy of the limit. $3.89, going to add to that. Good job, sir. Moving up. $8.41. $8.41. What'd you do different?
Got everything in the boat and found some new fish.
You have a good time this year?
Absolutely. I just want to say thanks to my sponsors, Hatch Motor Company, Black Diamond Auto Glass, Reach Chiropractic, and A&M Graphics.
Thank you for being here, sir. If you would, grab your fish.
You guys have a great tournament.
Thank you, bud. I appreciate the kind words. Really do. A lot of great anglers out here. We got one angler left away right now before we get our crown our co-angler champion, I believe. Deborah Cunningham coming up. Deborah had 274 yesterday. You beat that to heck today.
I did, yes.
You got the limit.
I got a limit.
One of the many ladies that does fish with us, and we appreciate that. Young lady, we're going to add $7.92 today, sir. $7.92. That is good. How many fish did you catch today?
I caught 6.
Just 6.
Just 6.
You lose any big fish?
I did not.
Look at home out there. Tell these ladies that are watching that say they can't fish, come fish.
It's so much fun. Come and do this. So
Nothing
much
to be
fun.
scared of. These gentlemen that here, mostly gentlemen, they do take care of you,
Oh,
don't they?
absolutely. If it wasn't for Jared today, I would not have 5. He put me on dead fish and let me catch him, and he was amazing. So I had a great time. Had a good pro yesterday. So it was fun.
Thank you for supporting us. We really appreciate it, ma'am. Hope you get some money out of that, maybe. Good to have a fan club here. Again, let me throw it to Gary Dobbins over here. Got a quick interview for us.
Thank you, Randy. Gary Dobbins here with Tom Karavitis, and Tom's a pretty happy gentleman. You are going to be our champion on the co-angler side, and tell me a little bit about it.
I had an awesome 2 days. Fished with 2 great co's. First day with Todd Herman. Kept us on fish the whole day, and then I got to fish with Victor Cunningham today. We had fish early in the morning and then late in the afternoon again. I caught all my fish that counted on Cincos, weightless up in the trees, probably 2 to 3 foot of water.
That's an awesome job, boy. That Cinco's an awesome bait. What color, what size?
It was a 5-inch, and it was a watermelon with the gold flake.
That's awesome. How many events have you won in the past?
Just one. It was years ago as probably my first tournament I fished was a charity tournament. I won that one, and then just this last season I fished another circuit and I won their championship with my nephew.
Well, I tell you what, you mentioned Yamamoto Cincos, and that's an automatic $250 right there for you. Plus, we got a big check coming at you, and some more contingency dollars. You had an awesome tournament. You did really good. Congratulations, guys. We got the top 10 coming up. Right now, we're headed to a break.
With a great history in drag racing and now into the marine market, Lucas is proud to offer an ethanol treatment for a wide range of boat motors on the market today. Lucas Safeguard Ethanol Fuel Conditioner with Stabilizers was developed to specifically address issues associated with using ethanol-based fuels. Increase your mileage and performance with Lucas Oil High Performance products. Available at Cabela's.
Launching a Ranger aluminum boat that's cut full of holes may sound a little crazy, but with so much closed-sail foam inside, it's easy to see the added safety and stability. It's a huge confidence booster, especially with so much quality inside, along with Evernew E-Tech's unrivaled performance and 300 hours with no dealer scheduled maintenance. Ranger aluminum is built to excel and priced to be yours.
Power your Ranger with Evernew E-Tech.
Welcome back, folks. We appreciate you joining us today. What we're going to do next is crown our co-angler champion. Then we're going to move on to our top 10 pro anglers. We're going to start with angler number. The top work backwards here after we wait. We're going to crown a champion at the end of that. See who wins the money today. Again, want to thank all our sponsors for being here. Again, the Monticello Hotel and Casino are a host. Great job there. Again, our national sponsors, Lucas Oil, Protect the Harvest, General Tire, Ranger Boats, Evernew Outboards, Lowrance Electronics, E3 Spark Plugs, Super Clean, Dobbins Rods, Industrial Decals, Add-A-Wrap, P-Line, Gary Yamamoto Custom Baits, Gator Guards, Power Pole, Rico Lures, Westy Worm, Robo Westy, Fish Clipper, and Hydra Force. Could not be here without them pay our great payouts that we do. And thanks to all of you that came out here weighing this afternoon. Do me a favor, get the first place co-angler trophy. Easy, it's broke, I think. Don't pick it up, be careful. Just about 1 minute, we're going to crown our co-angler champion. Bring them up here, find out how they caught their fish, talk about their weekend. Right there, my friend. Yeah, stop. You know the weight they had, though. You got to wait. Also have contingency awards. See if they have those available also. Great event, anybody's ball game after one day. Again, 10:55 was leading the event. So usually you figure double that weight will take first place. And our angler that won came up the list today out of nowhere. From 10th place, made a move. Our co-angler champion, Wild West Bass Trail, here at Lake Roosevelt, total weight was 2120. Round of applause, Mr. Tom Karavitis. Come on up here, Tom. Congratulations to you, my friend. You had good kind words yesterday. This trophy here, I apologize, was damaged in shipping. So be careful with that. I know you're proud of that. Probably more so than the money. Let's give him a round of applause real quick here. We're going to find out how he caught his fish. Step forward if you would. Get a good picture. Be careful with that trophy, man. Lift it a little bit higher if you can. Look over here one time. Get a good picture here for our folks at BNP. Set that down, sir. Let's talk about your weekend. You had two great partners, evidently, that put you on the fish enough to win and have a good payday.
I had two awesome partners. Fish first day with Todd Herman. He kept us on fish all day. I know he put in an extra effort to make sure I got my limit the first day, so I appreciate that. Today I fished with Victor Cunningham. We had a kind of a slow start this morning, but finally figured him out, and he kept us on fish all day today too. We had two good spots that we stayed on. I caught most of my fish on a Cinco today, so thanks to Gary Yamamoto for producing them Cincos.
I believe we got that's also a contingency award. We've got a nice prize package for you for that. What kind of line you use, sir?
Did have some P-line with me. Also used some of the Strand fluorocarbon.
P-line was the key word there, my friend. Great job using that there. Any folks you'd like to thank, man? Tell me, how long have you been fishing these tournaments?
Actually, this is my first season with you guys. Obviously, it's your first season, but I fished the team tournament with my nephew over here, and we plan on fishing the next one over at Pleasant, and then I'm going to probably fish all season next year. Really love the people out here, the friends you meet. It's a real good deal. If you haven't fished it before, come on out, try it.
What part of the lake did you fish? Do you know this lake very well?
I know the lake pretty well. We stayed up in the salt den most of the day.
How many keepers in 2 days did you actually put in the boat?
Probably 12.
So it wasn't outstanding, but you caught enough to win.
Just enough.
Man, I'm proud for you again. Let's give a round of applause to our co-angler champion, Tom. We appreciate you, sir. Great job. Anything else you'd like to say before you step down, sir?
Yeah, I have a couple of folks that have helped me out through this season and some of my other tournaments. Peregrine 250, they do a boat cleaning product, and then also Bass Addict Tackle. They've helped me out. Cactus Run Worms, and just recently, Cross Industries.
Awesome job. Great job. We're proud of you, my friend. It's tough to win in any capacity. One more time, round of applause, and step down, sir. Stay around for pictures, sir. Thank you very much, my friend. There you go. Be careful with that.
Thank you.
Great job. Thank you for your support. Awesome day, good payday, sir. We'll have those checks out here shortly to you for it. Again, we're going to go down our leader again. We have a new leader over yesterday. So we got anglers going to have a shootout here and way down the list. As soon as we're ready over here, we'll start with the angler work our way down. We get down to the last angler has a chance to win. We'll get both the anglers here on stage. Gary Dobbins will assist me, I'm sure, and we'll find out the champion here. Gonna be tough. I guarantee you all these anglers here didn't catch them today, and I guarantee we had some new guys that came on board and moved up the scales, moved up in weight today, and we'll see that here shortly. Who are we gonna wait first?
You know, my fishing went away this morning for some reason. I asked for wind, I got it, and I still couldn't catch them. And I didn't know what to do after it went away. So I just kind of scrapped what I got. I had a few more on. I should have weighed a limit, but, you know, it just didn't work out today.
Tell me about your 2 days, my friend. What did you do yesterday to have a good day, and what happened today? You just ran out of fish or didn't see them?
Oh, yesterday I started the morning out with some reaction baits. Caught them real good in the morning. Been catching them real good. I only got 1 day of practice, but we caught them good 2 days. Then I went bed fishing, and then I went back to flipping in the afternoon, and I caught my 2 big ones flipping in the afternoon. And today, I mean, none of it was there for me. The reaction bite was nothing. I was up in the salt, and I never caught a fish up there. Come down in the main lake here, I caught 2 bed fish, and then I went to the Tano, and I caught a spinnerbait fish, and that was my day.
Did we have more fish move up last night, or was there less that you could actually see?
I just went to my beds this afternoon or midday. I didn't look for any beds. I caught the ones that I knew about. And then I thought I could do good with the reaction and the flipping, but like I say, it didn't pan out. A fun lake. I look forward to coming back. You know, maybe we'll be here next year. I'll have a little bit more head start on it than this year.
We thanks for your support, my friend. Let's give him a round of applause. Saying great job, sir. We'll get him next time, sir. I know you're going to Lake Mead, and always has a chance to win any tournament we operate on. Next up, our 9th place angler had 1393, Mr. Jimmy Savani. Jimmy, a great angler. The top 10 was awesome, had a lot of quality anglers. Anybody could win this. It's obvious they're 10-pounders to be caught in this lake. When that happens and you can see them, you never know what's going to happen. So, no, Justin had a big lead that could change overnight. Obviously, he could have a bad day. I see 4 fish in the bag. I see 5 for Jimmy.
I'm surprised you can see them.
They're not that little, Jimmy. Yeah. You need 1664 to tie, sir.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure we're going to have a tie right here.
You never know, sir. Never know. Not going to have that today. 848, sir. 848. Tell me about your weekend, not the bag you wanted today.
Well, the first thing I'll say is they went heavier than I thought they did. So how do you like that? So, you know, I caught them good yesterday. I wasn't looking at them. A lot of people are sight fishing, and some big fish came off of beds. Obviously, you guys saw that. And, you know, I wasn't looking at them, and I went out and found the areas. They're the spawn areas that these fish are moving up. And I was catching them on a Pepper Custom Bait swim jig. It's an awesome swim jig. And catching fish that are setting up to spawn. And yesterday, I was throwing 2-pounders, 2.5s, 2.25s back. I mean, so I had, you know, when somebody drops a 29-pound bag on you, unless you turn into Scooter Griffith and catch an 11-pounder, then you're gonna, you know, I mean, so I was thinking I could get 15, 18 and stay in contention, and you never know when you're gonna catch a big one, fishing reaction. But, you know, I caught a lot of fish. It changed on me today. They quit eating it. I had to slow down. I actually caught some of my fish on top water. And so, you know, in this time of year, in that brush, as much brush as in this lake, these fish are changing every day. I mean, you might have a pocket, you catch the fire out of them in one day, and you go back there the next day, and they're different, they're gone, they're chasing bait 100 yards down the bank, so you never know what you're going to get this time of year. So, you know, I fished new water, I fished water that I had lots of fish in, and this is what I came up with today. So, hey, I want to thank Ranger Boats, I want to thank Evan Rude, I want to thank Crossed Industries, who's a new, you guys ought to check out Crossed Industries, go to their website. All kinds of off-road parts for your truck, aftermarket, tires, wheels, everything. Dave Davis is doing a great job with that. And Pepper Custom Baits, those guys keep me in baits. They're awesome, check them out. And Wild West Bass, I mean, look what we've got started here. This is a great forum for us to come fish in the West. And it's right here in our own backyard, so we need to support it so we can keep building it.
Great job. Let's give Jimmy a round of applause. We had a camera boat on him. I know you didn't do what you wanted to, man. It's great. Good pro, but you got Evan Rude on the back, and I bet that's going to get you some payday today.
I hope you're right, and we'll just see how it shakes out. There's people to come yet, but I really enjoy myself. I mean, it's a blessing to be out there fishing and doing what we love. So keep fishing and enjoy it.
Thank you, Jimmy. Great job. Appreciate you being here, as always, and great support for Wild West Bass. Next up, Mr. Matt Shura. Great angler here. Matt had 14.05 yesterday, was in 8th place. Matt needed 16.52 to take the lead. And Matt, we're going to have 11.50. 11.50. Did you lose any fish today? Could have made a 5-pound upgrade for you.
You know what? I didn't lose any fish, but I probably caught about 20 fish today. They starting to push shad. They were chasing shad. You know, one thing I learned about this, you know, tournament, I get the lesson from my good buddy Johnny Johnson every year, and Scooter caught a giant 11-pounder today. Is, you know, I pride myself on being a versatile fisherman. You know, I can catch them in 2 foot and I can catch them in 72 foot. But guess what? When it comes to sight fishing, I struggle. So I knew I was going to struggle. You know, to compete with those guys that can see them.
How many keepers did you catch in 2 days, though?
Quite a few today. Like I said yesterday, maybe 7 or 8. And let me just say, you know, I want to thank Wild West Bass for coming out here. It's a great circuit, 100% payback. We really needed this out west, and we sure appreciate what you guys are doing for us. It's an awesome tournament to fish. I want to thank my sponsors, Nitro Boats, Mercury Outboards, Andrew Napoleon with A&M Graphics. Anybody needs a boat wrap, truck wrap, awesome. Jim Guggenhauer, Rim Country Custom Rods, Rapala, Mercury, and Pine Ridge Property Advisors, and my title sponsor, Marlam Industries Granite Countertops. Thanks so much.
Matt, congratulations to you. Great angler here. We appreciate it, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Again, our leader is sitting down here in the hot seat. He's not supposed to be looking at the scoreboard, by the way. We want him to look at that camera at home. Don't be looking up here. I call you Scooter, my friend, but John Griffin is his name. Had big fish and big stringer so far. Big total weight, excuse me, for the day. Got a lot of quality anglers. Mr. Daniel Elias coming up. Daniel had 14.08. Daniel, we got 5, looks like, but we need 16.49. We didn't get it. Going to weigh 10.72. Let's give him a round of applause. Oh, great job. Tell me about your weekend, sir. I know you probably had a big fish on, I bet.
You know what? I caught a good one yesterday. Funny story. I strapped my rods down to come into weigh-in today, and as I strapped my rods down, I looked down and I see a 4-pounder on a bed right next to the boat. And I said, well, I got about a minute and a half, and then my graph changed. And I said, well, okay, I got about a minute. I made a pitch in there, and the fish smashes my bed bait. I set the hook, half my bait comes flying around. I get a trilene knot wrapped around a Veritas rod. I can't get this thing untied in time, so I throw the rod down on the deck, I hurry up, and I come in to weigh in, and I made it at the exact time. So had I caught that fish and had to make that call, I probably would have been late, and I wouldn't be getting a check at all. So. One last thing, I heard a lot of co-anglers said that they didn't want to come fish one of these because they didn't want to show up when there was going to be some bed fishing going on. I sight fish from sunup to weigh in every single day, and my co-anglers both days got a limit. So it just shows you that just because you're pro sight fishing doesn't mean you can go out and catch a limit. You know, the fish was pretty good out here. So
it was that, and I heard that from many a pro and their co-anglers here fish with them said, man, I couldn't have done it. They put me on the fish, showed me how to catch them, and I couldn't have caught them otherwise.
Yeah, it was, you know what, and I didn't do anything special for my co-anglers. Most of those guys were just throwing a Senko out behind the boat and out in the cuts, you know, while I was sight fishing, and they were culling. So, you know, it was a good weekend, and just happy to have this event to come out and fish, and you guys, like always, did a great job.
Daniel, great job. Another round of applause, please, sir. Great job nonetheless. Going to have a good payday with us. We appreciate that. Next up, Mr. Kenny Webb. Kenny had 16.36 coming in. excuse me, 1421. You need 1636.
Yeah.
My arm, you need my arm today. No big fish today, man. I know you caught a limit, though. I know you're happy about that. Just not the weight you needed. 906. 906, sir. Tell me about your weekend.
Had an awesome weekend. This is one of my all-time favorite lakes. There's a ton of fish in here. Had some of the most exciting spinnerbait bites I've ever had in my life here. So, dumped a couple key fish that are probably going to cost me here, but I'm so blessed to be here. It's a dream of mine to compete against a lot of these guys. So, I'm excited. I'm real happy for you guys. No, Wild West Bass Trail is helping me be able to follow my dream. So, without you guys, I wouldn't be able to do it.
We'll get better, sir. I know you'll get better and you'll win one of these here soon.
Sounds good.
Thank you, sir. Great job. Can you grab your fish for me? Great job. Next up to the scales, Mr. Patrick Whitaker. Looks like he got tougher for our top 10. We reversed the flight. Boats 1 through 68, day 1. Boats 68 go out the second day. Sometimes you get to an area or a bed fish, somebody else is working on it, so you never know what's going to happen. Patrick had a good day yesterday at 1557. Excuse me, 15 pounds even. He needs 1557. And we got 5 in there. Smallmouth, sir?
I've got a good smallmouth.
Yeah, I saw it. Looks like a pretty smallmouth in there. Let's see what we got, sir. We're going to push the leader. Get Scooter off that chair.
You keep your hand on that.
You need that hand? He's going to live another day. 1327, sir. 1327. Still going to get a great payday, sir, and you had a good weekend, no doubt. Tell me about it.
You know, I can't complain a bit. I caught a big one yesterday morning. Tried to capitalize and find another big one. Spent most of my day chasing that. Managed to catch a limit, but I kind of let a good keeper or kicker ruin what could have been a lot better bag. And so today I had to adapt a lot. I didn't have anything, so I just scrounged them up. And you got to be happy about that.
You hung in there, sir. Did you see any fish at all you couldn't catch?
Not today. I broke off a small, that smallie I broke off yesterday. I had it foul hooked and came up to the boat. I saw that it was foul hooked. I grabbed the line and it was on a drop shot and it broke. I went back to it this morning. It would race around the bed and then went back with 20 minutes left and pitched on it and she ate it. Still had my hook from yesterday and dragging my drop shot away around, but I got it right today.
Went back, awesome deal. That doesn't happen a lot on smallmouth, does it?
You know, not 2 days in a row. Yeah. So I'll take it though.
Great job, great catch this weekend. We appreciate you fishing with us, sir. What do you think, Scooter? You getting a little nervous now? Getting down to the... Got a good bag here coming up. This will scare you a little bit. Justin Patty had 1770 coming into today. He needs 1287 to tie, 1288 to take the lead. He's got 5 fish, Justin. Oh! 11:15, sir. Just a little short, 11:15. Let's give him a round of applause. Oh, great job. Tell me, did you lose a fish that cost you a couple pound upgrade?
You know what? I fished pretty flawlessly yesterday, and I had some dramatic fish catches that I got in the boat. So I did lose one fish today that was probably a 2-pounder that would have pulled that little squeaker in there, and that's just the way it goes. But you know what? I can't complain. I had a really good tournament and 2 really good coes. We had a really good time, and you know, it's fishing. You know, that's the way it goes. And as you can see, the you know, Scooter did really well today, and he's probably one of the best at sight fishing. And he found a 10-pounder, and all day long I kept saying I needed to go look for a big one, and my 5th fish ended up being a 3-pounder or so, and I was pretty happy to get that, and I think it played out really well. I do want to say thanks to a couple people here real quick. First and foremost, to all my fans on AZ Anglers, thank you all for all the comments and positive vibes, and my wife and my family. I love all you guys. I can't wait to see you. But you know, today, honestly, I was fishing. I knew I wasn't going to win with the bag Justin had, and I just figured, you know, what the heck, go out, try to catch a limit. But I was fishing for Everroot money. I'm not going to lie about it. And I feel like they're one of my biggest sponsors, even though they sponsor Wild West Bass. Now that I run an Everroot, it you know, it makes a huge difference now. You know, I'm fishing for money and, you know, for something else other than the win. So awesome opportunity, and I appreciate
you guys offering that to us, and it's amazing that we have the opportunity to buy a used boat that has an Everroot motor and get that money. So I want to say a big thank you to them and Arizona Custom Baits. Shout out to you guys. I ended up catching that 7-pounder yesterday on your 3-inch hollow belly swim bait after I threw 3 or 4 baits on it, and she nosed down and bit it first cast. So that was awesome too. And Costa and A&M Graphics and all the rest of my sponsors. Thank you all for coming out and supporting Wild West Bass. And this is just a great event. And I look forward to the championship.
Great job, Justin. Round of applause, sir. Awesome. 11:15 when you catch today. Everroot money, if you don't win the event, it was $10,000 if you win with an Everroot qualified motor. If not, we have 3 checks, 5, 3, and 2. So the money Justin was referring to is $5,000. Next up, our first Pro-Am winner, Lake Pleasant this year. Mr. Johnny Johnson, you all know him. Has got a unique laugh, no doubt about it. Trademark, sir. Has had 1822 yesterday, led for a long time. You need 1235 to send Scooter off that chair over there. So we got 2 more folks left to weigh, looks like. And we're going to send Scooter off that chair. And we're going to add 15.20, sir. 15.20.
That's what I'm talking about, son.
That's what I'm talking about, son. Let's get a couple of them out of there, sir, and get a good picture. Scooter, great job. Let's give him a round of applause, man. Great job, John. Wasn't in the top 10 coming in, and the 10-pounder helped that. Set that down. Get a little closer over that stage, John. Hang him over the stage right there, my friend, where we can get a good picture. There we go. One more shot over here, sir. And we're going to talk. That's the new leader right now. Let me get these fish. Yeah, let's weigh that big one. Go ahead, sir. Set that big fish in there. We'll weigh. See what that big fish. Not going to beat the 10.
It ain't going to beat Scoot's fish. Ow!
But it may be it looks like it's the one that puts you in the lead right now with 656 on that fish. 656. Yeah. Get that fish and put it in your bag. We're going to talk a little bit. I know you like to talk, sir, so we're going to...
Hold your fish. Hold your fish.
Yeah, hold your fish a little bit. Got a little time. Tell me about your weekend, man. You fishing good. You know what I'm saying?
I love this Wild West Bass Circuit. I'm telling you what, it's been a great season for me. I'm glad we were able to come to Roosevelt. You know, a lot of you know that I fish this lake quite a bit. It's kind of my home lake, even though it's 2.5 hours away. But I'll tell you what, I had a blast this week. Caught some nice fish. Caught that big 6.5-pounder on camera today. The camera crew went with us today, and the first thing I thought is, man, I wish they'd have been with me yesterday for that big 870. But I think I pulled it out of the ditch there with having them with me. I caught a big fish with them, so that was good.
You stumbled at the last event. I know the points leader would go to the championship. Otherwise, man, you'd be kicking everybody's butt.
Yeah, I kind of had a bad tournament at Havasu. I don't know what happened. I just didn't have it together. I tried hard, though. I try hard every time I hit the water and, you know, try to make adjustments. And that's what this game's all about, is making adjustments. And you got to make those adjustments. You know, I want to thank my sponsors, Hatch Toyota, Bass Pro Shops, Nitro Boats. That Z21's an awesome boat. You know, Taipan Rods just came on board with us, and they're going to be on the show with us. Cactus Ren Outdoors. I'll tell you what, I don't know if I brought it with me, but I probably didn't bring it with me. I was using a Cactus Ren Cajun craw to catch that fish with, and I'll tell you what, it was remarkable. And I caught all my fish, pretty much the big ones, bed fishing. But I want to thank A&M Graphics, great looking truck and boat I have over there, and they do a great job. You know, Suzuki Law Offices, Fitzmaurice Hand Institute, and Labina Lures. I'll tell you, I got great sponsors, and I invite you all to watch my show every Sunday on Fox Sports Arizona, and check them all out. I'll tell you what, without my sponsors, I know that the show wouldn't be going on for 19 years now. So I appreciate every one of them, because without them, we wouldn't be doing this.
I know our show will be on Fox Southwest next year in Fox, Arizona.
Yep.
Might see Johnny Johnson, judging by all this footage that we have. You're going to be on TV a lot next year.
Yeah, I'm hoping so, you know, and I want to remind everybody, if you need any roof work, you can go to the Arizona's Finest Roofing, too. I want to make sure I remember. You know, here's the deal. We get all these new sponsors this year. I'm trying to remember them all, but I love them all, and you know that. And I'll tell you, I'm really excited about going to meet.
Should be, man. We'll crown a champion there in the points later. Leading right now. Go down there and grab that chair right there. Do not look back here at these bags of fish. I know, no, don't look now, Johnny. Let's walk right down here and sit right in the middle, sir. Make sure we got all the water out of this. We got 2 more anglers left to weigh. 2 more anglers left to weigh. A comfortable seat right there, John. Check it out. Look toward that camera. Just smile. Next up, Mr. Tommy Jonovich. 1885 is what you need. Excuse me, that's what you had yesterday, Tommy. You need 1457 to make John a short visit on that chair. Let's see what we got today. He did have 5. 11.95, 11.95, just a little short, sir. I know you, did you lose any fish today?
No, I didn't. I'm real happy to see that number. It was 12 o'clock. I didn't have a fish in the boat. And then I found myself just trying to scratch little ones on the main lake just to get a check, and couldn't even do that. So I went in the river and started flipping and praying to God for some bites, and caught them real fast, and went to a bigger bait once I had my 5. And the first cast, I caught the big one, but it took me for a ride. I had my co-angler standing on my legs so I could get in the water to grab it. So it was a doozy.
What part of the lake did you fish this weekend?
Where I didn't fish was probably that bank right there. But I fished the Salt this morning, the Tonneau, the Dam. I fished everywhere. Anything I could do to get some bites, you know. So.
How many keepers in 2 days did you put in the boat?
Probably 13. Yeah.
Awesome day of fishing.
Thank you, sir.
Another round of applause. Great job, sir.
Can I wait a minute? Can I get a picture in the
Yes, sir. We'll be glad to. Want to weigh your big fish too? Not a problem here. Got a young lady out here, Angie, take her pictures. Smile right out here and get a picture here and show everybody at home at Wild West TV. One more time over there. Good job. Needed about 5 of those, didn't you, today? So, yeah. Thank you, buddy. Good job. Good job. Huh? Johnny Johnson, come up here, my friend.
All right.
Give me the first place trophy, quick. Johnny, we're going to be interested here, sir, my friend. We're going to let you look at this close hand. Mr. Justin Kerr, leader after day 1. You know what kind of good quality angler is? I know you're scared out there if you could catch him or not today.
Justin has, I'll tell you what, he's not only one of the greatest anglers I've seen here on the Western Circuit, he's just a great gentleman. He's a great guy, great fisherman, and I'll tell you what, I look up to him too. I've always followed him, and I'll tell you what, he's a great angler. This is crazy.
I know it is, man. Tough, man. A lot of quality anglers here. Justin has got 5. He only needs 474 to tie. It looks like he's got that, sir. And I'm going to say your champion here on Lake Roosevelt, Mr. Justin Kerr. 12.05 today, sir. 12.05.
Good job, brother. Good job. Good job, man.
Awesome
Good
job, Johnny. Congratulations to you, my friend. You're no stranger to winning, my friend. Let's give it a good shake. Show everybody at home real close, real quick. Awesome job today, man. Quality angler. Got a lot of questions. Give her a good smile right there. Man, this off there. There you go.
Done with it?
Yes, sir. Justin, great angler. You won many tournaments in your career. You fish a lot of big-time tournaments. You compete with anybody in the country. Without a doubt, you've proven that. I got a question. Did you go out and fish safe today knowing you had that big lead? What did you do different? How do you think when you went out this morning?
Well, this morning, having that lead was real nice, but, I just fished real calm, and, I fished like I was in last place, and I fished real hard, and I had a good flip bite going, and I must have flipped 4 or 5 hours through the day today and never caught one. So I went scrambling today and just sight fished all those fish, and I sat on one good one that I had that's close to 4 pounds, and it took me about 2.5 hours to catch it, but I got it. So like I said, Wild West it's awesome to be out here, and being versatile is a big deal, and traveling, and that's probably why I wanted so many different places. I travel so much and fish, and having that experience is the main deal. Instead of staying at one lake or 2 or 3 lakes, I travel everywhere, so I see lots of different things, and it's just time on the water. And it's yesterday I flipped early in the morning at 16 pounds, and I had 4 or 5 bedfish to go to, and 2 of them weren't there and 2 of them were. So when you have 16 pounds in the well at 8 o'clock, it's real easy to go and sight fish and sit on a big one until they bite. And I got both the big ones yesterday, and it was an awesome day. You can't ask for anything better to catch a 9-pounder in a tournament. So But I like to thank Wild West, for coming out. It's really important to have tournaments on the West Coast. We don't have very many, so it's awesome when a new tournament comes out, and I'll be supporting it forever. And I thank you for that. And I also like to thank Ranger Boats, Mercury, Evergreen International. They're actually selling baits now in the United States. They're awesome companies. So Power Poles and RoboWorms. So I'd like to thank everybody, and I'm stoked.
Man, you should be on that deal. Great job, sir. Gary and I were talking earlier. It's not very times you catch a 10-pounder and it helps you lead an event. Something happened yesterday. You caught that big fish in 9, almost 10. Without that fish, you would have still been leading this event. So I know you had to feel good about that going out. That's unusual.
Yeah, like I said, catching a 9-some, I actually lost that fish first, and good thing I wasn't on camera because I cussed a couple times. But after I lost it, I just sat on it and waited another hour or so, and I ended up catching her. So when things like that happen in the tournament, it's and you catch them, you got to have to have some luck to win tournaments, but you also have to put yourself there. So I put myself there, and I had a little luck, and everything went well.
Paid off, man. This won't be your last trophy. I know that. You'll be competitive no matter where you go. Let's give our champion another round of applause here at Lake Roosevelt. Justin Kerr, hold that up for me, everybody, one more time. We appreciate it, sir. Great job. $11,500 payday for you, sir. We'll have those checks out in the award ceremony. Congratulations to you. Proud for you, sir.
Thank you.
Should you cut it off?
With a great history in drag racing and now into the marine market, Lucas is proud to offer an ethanol treatment for a wide range of boat motors on the market today. Lucas Safeguard Ethanol Fuel Conditioner with Stabilizers was developed to specifically address issues associated with using ethanol-based fuels. Increase your mileage and performance with Lucas Oil High Performance products. Available at Cabela's.
Launching a Ranger aluminum boat that's cut full of holes may sound a little crazy, but with so much closed-sail foam inside, it's easy to see the added safety and stability. It's a huge confidence booster, especially with so much quality inside, along with Evernew E-Tech's unrivaled performance and 300 hours with no dealer scheduled maintenance. Ranger aluminum is built to excel and priced to be yours.
Power your Ranger with Evernew E-Tech.
First by land, and now by sea. For years, Lucas Oil has been a staple in high-performance vehicles on both the road and track. Now, from the makers of Lucas Oil comes Lucas Marine Products, specifically engineered for marine applications. Protect and lubricate your marine inboard, outboard, or high-performance boat with Lucas Marine Engine Oil or Lucas Synthetic-Based Oil. Lucas Oil Marine Products, available at Cabela's.
Total performance. Nowhere could it be more defined than in the Ranger Z Series. With unparalleled advancements, these rigs are driven to dominate. Coupled with Evernew E-Tech's unrivaled performance and up to 500 hours with no dealer scheduled maintenance, they're the ultimate fishing machines. The legendary leadership of the Ranger Z500 series. It's the kind of feeling nothing else can touch. Power your Ranger with Evernew E-Tech.